They're literally gaming racists.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Gaming racist. Gaming racist. Gaming racist.
Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts. Breasts. Breasts.
I've chose. Oh man, that's loud. God damn. I've chose violence today. The meaning of that was diminished by the technical issues. Hey, shut up, you stupid fucking birds. Hello, everybody, and how are you this evening? Hopefully I'm not peaking. I shouldn't. I have a compressor. It's a nice one. Yeah, red wave was a red trickle. Maybe because people are realizing that, no, be a pacifist. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't like. So, look, I have a conspiracy. Hold on one sec. I got shit on my glasses. I can't take that. If there's like a smudge on my glasses, I lose my shit. Hasn't been a minute, man. I streamed on Twitch. I mean, I'm working on the fake PS5 project. I'm literally looking at it right now. So woke up this morning and spam fucking calls. I have a conspiracy. This is a conspiracy. I was gonna say someone in Washington's getting their pockets greased by these spam fucking places. You can't. They found Saddam Hussein with a breathing straw under a rock in 2003. They can't stop spam calls. Whatever. So, you know, I knew it was spam. Your phone tells you it's spam. So this person picks up. Now, keep in mind, I literally just paid my electric bill yesterday. And they're like, hey, or the automated message says, if you don't, this is your electric company calling, saying that if you don't pay your electric bill within 30 minutes, your electricity is going to get turned off. I'm like, oh, that's funny. I just paid my electric bill yesterday. So please hold for the next available representative. So I was there. I was like, you're wasting my fucking time. So I'm gonna be a dick. Jay Dizzle, thank you for becoming a member. I love you. I hate Twitch. Please stream on YouTube more. I have been, dude. I've been streaming here like only a couple times. Days a week I stream. Like, I'll stream it on Twitch tomorrow. We're going to stream the gameplay of the fake PS5, so we have live natural reactions to it. We're going to be recording it too. They can't stop the fake TV calibrators either. No, they cannot.
Breastfeed it.
Here to support your bills and family. Thank you so much, and my birds too. So this dude picks up, like, and no, he wasn't. He sounded local. The scams are all over. So I was like, I just talked to my electric company and paid my bill. He's like, what company are you calling from? Excuse me? What do you mean, excuse me? I spoke crystal fucking clear. What company are you calling from? What's my name? I'm sorry, sir, excuse me? Are you fucking deaf? What is the company that you're calling from? What's my name? Well, sir, I'm like, what electric company are you calling from? As you're telling me that you're turning off my electric. Well, sir, click. I'm like, oh my god, man, these people need to get their fucking. Never mind. This is a family-friendly channel. I'll shut up. Let me tell you something right now. If you've reached a point in your life that you're working for a place to scam people and ruin people's lives, you are a failure. Everything in your life is meaningless, and you are meaningless. You fucking are terrible, worthless. You are a waste of cum. In case you were wondering how I really feel. I love you. I hate Twitch. Please stream on YouTube more. They can't stop the fake here to support your bills. Okay, I got everybody here. So we'll wait a little bit till we get wait till we down forward punch, put on the vest. Like, yo, man, really? That's what you're doing? Like, oh man, like that's what you're doing. Well, this is your life now. I am telling you how, like, you're sitting there and there, please, dude, I walk around everywhere. There's jobs hiring. You're working at some fucking scam call center. Yeah, your mom should have swallowed. In case you're wondering how I feel. It Dude, this came up by chance. YouTube's algorithm is funny. I'll give people a preface. So YouTube's algorithm is weird. You guys know this. You could be subscribed to someone, have the bell clicked on for them, never see a fucking video in your feed. But then something maybe that you maybe were interested. Well, no, I've always been interested in the whole shit with the Amico because it's a train wreck. Anyway, their algorithm is weird. Not going through a whole backstory. You know the deal. So there's this kid. Now, this is no shade at the kid. He's about 14 years old, who put up a video, and I saw him interviewing Tommy Tallarico. And I'm like, why the fuck is Tommy Tallarico? I knew why. I'm like, why the fuck is Tommy Tallarico on some kid's channel with 114 subs? I was like, the only reason Tommy would do that is if the kid said something negative about him first. Bring on the applause spam. I was right. So, what happened is, and I'll get to this. Yeah, you don't need, well, but you're paying the electric company. You're not paying some dudes who could just wipe out your bank account and then you have to fucking call the cops on them, though, undecided. They're legally ripping you off. Kevin Connor, thank you very much. No, what it is, Ukami, is Tommy's such a narcissist that every day since, probably even before, but every day since he purchased Intellivision, he typed in his name and scoured the web, probably on a daily basis, to see if people were talking about him. It doesn't matter if you have 1 sub or 1 million. He was, even before when the console was still it never really left the concept stage. He was out there. Is anyone talking? He probably had like automated lists sending him anything anybody was saying about him ever, anywhere. You could do that. No, the Tommy talk, trust me, we've just begun. We've just begun. So I'm like, so I'll repeat this again when we get to 500 subs, or 500 members, not 500 viewers. I'm not trying to e-beg. I don't know. I can't think today. Next super chat is very important. Should I play the music for you? So this shows you how pathetic Tommy is. And again, I'll repeat this when we get to 500. Not only this kid, now there's no shade at this kid, okay? He's only 14 and he had common sense things. He's like, what the fuck do we need an Amico for? Tommy is so insecure. This kid put this video up a few days later. The next thing you know, Tommy's doing an interview with him. A kid with 116 subscribers. He had to come and damage control on that. How you can't get more pathetic than that. Now, I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. He may bore the fuck out of me. It is from 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. If my CEO, if I was an investor in a company or I was one of the higher up executives at a company and I saw them white knighting and trying to justify the existence of the Amico, talking to a 14-year-old fucking kid who has 100 subscribers, I would be like, what is going on? Make this man step down immediately and have someone who's not insane. Yeah, dude, he's nuts, dude. He's nuts. Bullcraft. He's absolutely fucking nuts. He can't. He's so insecure and such a narcissist, and quite frankly, he's mentally ill, that he has to try to quash any dissent. That's why he loves Trump. Just put it out there. Let's just look. I'm already hated by half the fucking internet because I am politically charged. Might as well just keep it going. Kyle, don't worry. I'll be around 1 million subs, on just under 1 million subs like you again in no time, champ. secular talk. So, how much to get you to watch a 1-minute video? Why do you even need to pay for me to watch a 1-minute video? The only thing, this was actually any super chat amount. Doesn't matter if it's $1, doesn't matter if it's $200. I am doing AI images per request for a super chat. Okay. So you want it? It was actually wildly successful on Twitch. My audience is kind of different here. Don't know if it will be, but it's interesting. And you can make a request. You know, obviously there's certain things that are off limits. Yeah, we got Sadachu. So, and again, I'm not like saying, oh, you have to spend $10. You could give $1 and I'll do it. And I'll do an AI image. We had some bangers last time too. Anyway, we're at 500 people. Sonia, I see you in the chat. How are you? We got, thank you, Sonia. Quantum playing Elden Ring. Oh, his ego is out of control, man. His ego is out of control. Yeah, the image that someone said Quantum TV holding birds in Elden Ring was amazing. Oh my God. Yo. Woohoo. More Senpai Tommy shenanigans. Yes, yes, yes. And hey, look, man, look at my scenes. Aren't my scenes cool? I'm so high tech now. I'm like those young kids with their scenes and their stream decks. So here he is, just, you know, teenage kid asking valid questions.
Welcome back to Lucas. So let's talk. This is an unscripted video. So I was looking on GameStop's website trying to buy some games, trying to find 3DOs. And I looked.
This kid's trying to buy 3DOs. I got some respect for him. Shit. I missed that. He's looking to buy a 3DO. Be careful. The nicest one is the Panasonic MZ1. Or am I mixing up a mini disc number with that? It was the one. It was the nicest looking one. It actually still looks like a non-dated piece of equipment now, but there were some issues with it. I got a stream deck and a setup soundboard just so I could spam your shoulders every time I die. Are you serious? I am error. I missed your super chat. How the fuck did I miss a super? My condolences to you and your family over your cat. Thank you very much. Keep in mind that DSP has no AC unit in his office. Some people have it worse. Oh, I got my AC. I did not vote yesterday. Fuck it. Damn it, saw a shirt. No, it's just an Adidas shirt. 100. So you can spam your shoulders while playing Call of Duty.
And there's this new product coming out from Mattel called the Intellivision Amico. I looked at it and it looks kind of like an iPod. I'm very confused.
AI image of... Okay. Okay. We can make that happen. Let me... do I have the third monitor set up? Let me do something real quick. So we got gaming. And yeah, actually, let's make a new scene. And I'll call it AI images. You actually gave me a good... Okay, all right. Sorry about that. Shrink me down. People were like, what the fuck is going on? Let me go to main here. Get the alert box. Copy that. Go back to AI images. Paste. Come on. Really? It's not going to paste that? Copy. Really? Hold on 1 second, guys. Why was that being such a pain in the ass? Anyway, so sorry about that. Technical issues. Image of J Station talking to your dead cat. Knifey boy, thank you very much for being a member for 9 months. All right, so oh man, all right, we got to put the music on. I have a feeling we're going to end up doing this tonight, nothing else, but that's fine because it's actually very interesting. So, Alex, we may have to do a large bearded man because it may not, like when you put the quartering, it comes up with like some shit from like the 1700s. Anyway, all right, so Wonder. Let me open up Google Drive. And I'll make an AI image folder. Yes, I'm kind of winging this to find out the most streamlined way to do it. Not ass image. Well, maybe there will be an image of an ass. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, God. All right, so I'll highlight the one first. So we got Alex Jackson here. Thank you, sir. Turn the music off for a second. Let me, what is it? The quartering drinking gastric bypass juices. All right, let's see here. We'll do hyper-realism. I don't even...
I am thoroughly tickled.
Oh, 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 oh. Son, I don't even know. What the fuck? All right, you're getting it. You're getting it. Absolutely, man. Hold on 1 second. I love technology, I swear to God. Hey, Siri, open Google Drive. Thank you. Why did I thank... did you realize I just thanked Siri? Files. All right, AI images. All right, you ready? You ready? An image of my shoulders. Of course. Of course you want an image. All right, so here it is. Oh, God. Why is it on that screen? Hey. All right, here we go. I guess, what would this be, Jeremy? I guess that's him. I don't know what the fuck is even going on in this image. All right, so let's do the next one here. I might as well just stay on that fucking screen for a while. Image of J... It's... What is his actual name so it doesn't fuck up? J Station talking to... I'll put J Station talking to a dead cat. All right, so Wonder... J Station. No, not. Oh wow, actually, what? Talking to a dead cat at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. It's cooking up the image if you're wondering what's going on. What the fuck? All right, let's put the music back on. Download it. Now that everything's open, it'll be quicker. Maybe. All right. So we have... Where is download? Oh, here it is. What the hell is that? Why is Austin Powers looking at a dead cat baby? Knifey Boy, thank you for being a member. AI. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Come on, Phil.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, baby. All right. Yep. This one actually made, because I think I've done Tommy, and I think he's just famous enough. Tommy Tallarico. There's 2 L's in there that I do know. It almost got it. Crying while Keemstar stands over him shirtless, counting his money. Period.
Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games.
Breasts.
breasts,
breasts, breasts, breasts, breasts, breasts, breasts, breasts, breasts, breasts,
breasts,
I am thoroughly tickled.
All right, you got to give me a little bit more of a minute, because I'm going to have to edit out the penis. It looks like there is penis there. Keemstar's penis looks like chewed up bubblegum, but it's a good image. Just give me a minute. I love birds. I love birds.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Does TSP as a chicken? Okay. All right. So, we got Google Fish in on the action. Google Fish has sent me a muscular hairy man. All right. So let me go to my images here. I have to edit out the peen. I think everyone will be understanding. Edit. No, I want to. Come on. We cannot show penis on my family-friendly show. That might be a penis behind him, too. We'll make sure there is no peen there. We wouldn't want an advertiser to panic. Usually I wouldn't put this much time and be like, yo, let's just move on. I'll make another image. Done. Thank you. Okay. Come on, Phil.
Yes.
Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. He loves some birds because they lay those turds. Philip Burnell, he's a man. Philip Burnell, he's a man. All right, so is the image there? Yes. Yeah, okay. With the peen is gone. We have no peen. I love birds. Put these here to organize them. Maybe I'll make a AI folder here. All right. Here we go. You ready? You motherfuckers, you ain't ready. You ain't ready for this. You are not ready for this. I'm not ready, and I made it.
Breasts.
I am thoroughly tickled.
That. What is the dude on top laying down? Why are they like in a wrestling match? What is going on? What is the man on top doing? Why is Keemstar naked? Why did I have to blur out his bubblegum chewed penis? Who is the man next to him in the shirt? Why is another Keemstar butt fucking the Keemstar that's in front? So many questions that I don't have answers to, but I love it. I love it.
You blew it.
You know what?
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Oh, God. All right, what's next? What's next? Hello, sir. I'm trying to speak to you about your bird's extended warranty. And then you'll hang up on me when I ask you any tough questions. All right, we'll turn the music off for a second. Well, Sexy Coco, that's the nice thing about this. I could vet the image, obviously, first before I put it up. I make it here, then I upload it to Drive, and then if it's okay, then I could put it on screen. Avocado, avocado. You may get that one for free. Hello, sir. I'm Trust. So be careful. I've gotten breasts. DSP getting choke slammed by the Undertaker. Okay. I don't know if it'll do it. It's weird. Like, it's weird. I can't. Google Fish, you know this because you've sent me a bunch of hairy men with big dicks from AI Wonder or Wonder AI because you're Google Fish. Like, highlight it so I don't miss it. Like, if you put in big cock, it'll stop it. But you could just type in shirtless man, and then he'll have a 60-inch dick for whatever reason. Okay. DSP Gaming getting choke slammed by the Undertaker. All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Try to relax your anus.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Breasts.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
All right, no more. All right, so put on Oblivion again. Upload. I got it already. This is what I love. This is what I love. Elon. These birds, they are men. This one over here. That is the, I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but it's something.
I'm not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
All right, let's see what we got next. AI, Dr. Phil yelling at DSP with a bird on his head. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. Dr. Phil yelling at DSP Gaming with a bird on his head. Let's see. Why? Why is there? Why? What is going on? I have to download both. I have to download both. Oh man, we got some. Yeah.
breasts,
What the fuck? I can't check your images right now, Google Fish. I'm trying to go like as fast as I humanly fucking can here. Oh. This is... I should pay fucking people for giving these to me. These are fucking insane. They're fucking insane. Look at this. What is going on? This is it, right? Yep. Oh, the bass is making my ears rattle, man. Jesus. Alright, so... put this one in here. Why is it DSP Gaming is Dr. Phil a comic? Why is Dr. Phil caressing a distorted bird? Why is he talking to a man that has 1.5 heads? Why is the man behind him concerned? Why do they have, like, OK Corral mustaches on the bottom? And why are there 2 bald men looking at them judgingly in the background? I can't do that, Indy the Panda. It literally won't let me do that. Saying I'm holding someone hostage, it won't. I'll do the quartering staring at my chest for you, though. How about that, so you get your money's worth some way?
I just peed in my basement.
All right, so. All right. So, let's see if it'll let me do it. The quartering peeing on a fat, hairy man with a beard. It's doing it. I don't even know if I can show this. Oh! Oh! It's good enough that I should edit it. It's good enough. I'm at Sexy Coco at your shoulders. That's where I'm at right now. I guess we're both fat, hairy men. That's a good point. Well, you know the deal to get me shirtless, dude. All right, so let me do my magic here. I mean, you don't see anything, but I don't want to push it, so I'm going to put some little blueness there. But it's such... Yeah, I got to. Even though we really don't technically see anything, but God forbid. Wait. And just in case, even though it looks like nothing but a shoulder, Jeremy. All right. And yeah, we got nothing in the background there. What the fuck? Okay. All right. So let me put that in the Google Drive folder. AI images. Upload. We got a boom. What music now? Gotta have some other shit on here. Yeah. I'll lower this a little bit. Haven't had this banger on in a while.
Breasts.
All right. I think I uploaded it. Let me look. All right, you ready? Oh, goddamn, I gotta download it. I'm stupid. You ready? Put these in the folder. Do one with Quantum at a furry convention. Okay. Quantum at a furry convention. Let's go. All right. A sexy black man at a furry convention. You type in Quantum, it doesn't know, it just brings up. You have quality content on your stream. Look how hairy the man breasts are, too. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh. There's no peens anywhere, are there? Nope. Any in the background? Nope. Okay. Boom. What's up, Minxy? Is this it? Wait, where the fuck is it at, man? There it is. Ha! There it is. There it is. There it is. You ready for something amazing? Oh, I already got that. Dude, I don't even have to. Hold on. I got that image for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? It makes a yes. I'll get you that zip file of DSP sounds. It's been a week for me. Yeah, in case. All right, so I'll get you Google Fish. So, hold on. I don't even need to, dude. Let me go to mine. And media. Where is it at? I did it before and everyone was like, yo, this is nightmare. But you can't see the screen, right? Just in case there's it's kind of creepy, actually. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Go to downloads. You ready? Because just like Phil, it's coming. This one is like, I have to get some music going for this one. You ready? Are you fucking ready? That is insane. Fucking insane.
Yes!
Oh, God. All right. Anyone notice YouTube is glitching? I'm a breast. How is one... Are you like just one giant breast with a giant nipple? How does that even happen? You have to explain that to me. Keemstar touches muscular men's crotches. All right, we could try. Wait. No, I can't have them touch even through like the genes that would be against like TOS. Keemstar touches muscular man's hairy chest. This is a family-friendly show. Touches a muscular man's hairy chest. Way more family friendly. Man, you even know the hyperrealism. Ha! Whoa. What? Come on, dude. This is fucking bonkers. I love how the AI absolutely loves making images of Keemstar. I think that's the craziest fucking thing. Alright, so let me go to my drive. I'm going to need some more pop for this, you motherfuckers. I could do this shit all night. Alright. Now... The birds are too sexy for you. Well, I'm sorry I have sexy birds. I can't help it. You ready for this shit? Download. And then we're going to stop this for a bit. I'll tell you which one's the final one. Okay? Because then when I want to get back on topic here. And for the people who don't care about the AI images, it's not fair either. But... Alright, so AI image of Keemstar without a beard slapping cucumbers. It ain't gonna make it without a beard, that I can tell you. I'll do Keemstar with a beard. So the oh wow. We got a lot. I forgot to say AI. Try DSP surrounded by chickens. Okay. So well, dude, it's AI. It's not gonna look fucking, you know.
I am thoroughly tickled.
AI image versus a bird. Okay. AI image of Keemstar slapping a cucumber. Alright, Turbo Tax, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so after Vankos 3, we're going to stop for a bit, and then we can get back to it later. What the fuck are you doing? Not you guys, the fucking screen. What is it doing? So now, wait. Where is Tickled Man? All right, so we'll go. So thank you, Pixel Shark. I'll check it out. I haven't played the new Sonic game. No, I can't do that. Thoroughly Tickled Television. No, I have to deny that one. Kane Woolley, thank you for being a member. Are you kidding? After what happened? Are you out of your fucking mind? They sided with him on that shit, which is ridiculous. I ain't going near a cucumber or near that man's mouth. Are you kidding me? Might as well nuke my own channel. I appreciate it, but I think you understand. All right, so photos and videos. I get TurboTax. I did with camera, dude. I just did yours. We just had a huge laugh about it, Alex. It was just on the screen, dude. So let's see. Let me add the image. Upload. Let me see. All right, so here we go. Keemstar looks like he was thieving these. Look at this shit. All right. Yeah, Google Fish made me privy to that. Looks like he's like stealth stealing cucumbers. Okay, like I said, so I low-key wish Trump would have announced his presidential run to steal votes from DeSantis. I'm not even, dude. I'm just tired. Like, it just makes me depressed. AI image of Quantum TV as a handsome Squidward. That's a tough one to do. Let me highlight it. Handsome black man looking like Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. What? Dude, I said one word. I slurred it slightly and it fucked up every... SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh my God. This is fucking out of control. What? Wait till you see this one. Oh my God.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Come on.
Your anus. Try to relax your anus.
I could just stare at this all day.
Your anus. Your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your shoulders, your anus, your
Breastfeed
it. Your anus.
I am thoroughly tickled. I'm not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders, your anus.
I guess that's its interpretation of Squidward's face. It ain't gonna know Frost, dude. I mean, I could put Machine Gun Kelly. Yes, yeah. There you go. There's the life hack for that one. I'm just, come on. I said it from day one that she looks like Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly yelling at Keemstar. Yeah, the number one brand in honesty. Yes. Yes. Closest you're going to get. Oh, son. All right. I have no idea, Solid Crusader. I have no idea who won. So, wait, Kane. I just genuinely don't. So, did I download it? Believe so. Yes. All right. So, what the fuck? I don't care about my recents. AI images. Boom. You hand jobs all around. Like I said, after Alex Roberts we did. So as you hear the news, no, we didn't miss any. Okay. Keemstar questioning his sexuality. Okay. We'll get to that next. Public service announced that the Quivering has paid $8 to Twitter and to pee in his basement for Daddy Elon. Oh my God.
Peed in my basement.
He's like, he was trying to, like, I saw him replying. I don't know why I see his shit. I guess because other people follow the Quivering that I follow. So he was like, hi, Elon, I want to actually sit down and discuss some things that would make Twitter better for revenue. Shut the fuck up, you fucking brown-nosing bitch. In case you were wondering how I felt about him. He would fucking gargle Elon. The Quarter would gargle Elon's nuts like fucking Listerine. If I miss super chats, look, to try to, I'm like doing like 4 things at once. I'm sorry. If there's some that I missed, I can't. I would just have to dig. It's not that you guys know I usually don't miss them, but Keemstar questioning. Anyway, we forgot to put the other one up. Let me get that one. Is this it? Yes. So Keemstar or Frost yelling at Keemstar. This is the closest you're gonna get, and it's scarily accurate. Oh man, look at that. Look at it. Why does Keemstar look like a 40-year-old still trying to make it in a rock band? All right. So it's Quantum T. I already answered you. Thank you so much, dude. AI DSP eating a beautiful chicken sandwich. How could I do this that it'll actually work? Let me see what happens, because maybe it'll really like, all right, obviously it has to be a person. DSP gaming with a goatee eating a pulsating chicken sandwich. Here, I peppered it up for you a little bit. Blow that one, I definitely. DSP tries it. This is Wonder AI. I know there's apps that you could do it online with. What the fuck is this? It's so bizarre. AI is scary and wonderful and beautiful and horrifying. All right, so is this the last one? Just joined. Yes, I believe it is. I'm just going to answer the super chats. And then we will. So let me download this. It's downloaded. Let me go. You go to my drive. Let me upload. We'll have like a marathon day where we'll just fucking do this. I just don't, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people here that are like, dude, I don't fucking want this. You know what I mean? All right, so download. And here we go. What the hell? Why is his finger blurred out? He looks insane. He doesn't have the N64 hair like Philip. What's up, Chief Meme Maker? I love how it looks like some like 16-year-old just learned Photoshop and the chicken sandwich is just plopped in front.
I am thoroughly tickled.
It's just amazing. All right, so is that the last one or is there like one more? Let me look. All right, I'll check those out, David. Bruce, my handle starts with Darth. Okay. Thank you for letting me know because I would have missed it. Just joined, so we're doing AI images. Wait. Keemstar and Terry Crews doing in tutus performing ballet. I'm sorry. Okay. Keemstar and Terry Crews in tutus performing ballet. This will be, for now, we'll stop. We could get into the videos, and then later we could start it up. What? Oh, that is bizarre. There ain't no Keemstar, but this is the weirdest shit I've seen. I'm a professional, by the way. Don't worry. Professional man with a professional ass. All right, so get that psychoticness off this. Not that this is any less strange, but sure. Oh, God. My anus and my shoulders are not relaxed. This shit is nightmare fuel. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. That kind of looks like Terry Crews. I have no idea what's going on here, and I have no idea what's going on there. There is no Keemstar, and there you go. Let me make sure. DSB surrounded by chickens. All right, so I think this Drunken Weasel will be the final one. Or no, Assman Gold. After Van Chaos, that's it for now. Then I'll tell you when we'll start him back up again. TSB Gaming surrounded by chickens begging for money. No, I said it. This is where the point where I said it, JV. I said Van Chaos before. That's it. That's pretty much where I said I was going to stop. You mean I got to make the image, upload it? You know what I'm saying? DSP Gaming surrounded by chickens begging for money. So Van Chaos is the final one for now. If I miss some super chats, I apologize. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck is this? Ah! Oh, God. Holy mother of my ass. All right. Again, like I said, after Van Chaos, it's going to be it for a bit so we can get back to the video topic at hand. And then we could start it up later on. Because I don't know if he's going to, like, I'll probably just watch this, some of Tommy Tallarico being an asshole. Why isn't that showing there? Upload image, photos and videos. I uploaded that too. Locate, where the fuck are you? Why is it not working? Well, okay, this is a problem here. AI images. Upload. Don't know. There it is. Jesus. I probably uploaded it in the wrong place. Alright. Alright, so we got that.
Try to relax your anus.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Assman Gold versus a bird. All right, this is the final one for a while until I say it's starting up again, okay? I don't know what. Is that like... Is that Elvis? What the fuck is going on there? All right. All right, Van Chaos, this is it. This is it. And I'll answer the super chats. There we're getting back to the video. Gold versus a bird. Well, dude, you're a member. It's not free. So I appreciate you being a member for 8 months. Jesus Christ, Sexy Coco. I've never taken the third option. You got to sneak and get the toilet. This is actually pretty dope artwork. You know what? Did it get Asmon Gold? Well, maybe it did. Maybe that's the face. You'll see. You'll see. This is actually like genuine artwork. Like, that's pretty badass. Very bizarre it did this, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, AI images. I know it definitely went there this time. There it is. I was just fucking up before because I'm a fool. All right, so. Boom. That's actually pretty fucking cool. I don't know why I like that image so much. That's actually pretty badass. All right, so. Let's answer some super chats real quick. Go to main. Then we will go back to the videos and possibly, depending on the time that we're done, I'll get back to doing, because they're fun as hell. All right. So, Rich, you missed, David Bruce, did I miss your super chat? What was it? Or did I? Why do I remember? Dude, I don't know, man. And don't take it that I don't appreciate the support. It's just for me to dig right now, it would derail because there were so many that came in. Rich, I Twitter DM'd you 2 wonder images. I made my handle start. No, I definitely answered that 100%. Think you missed mine, Dad. Depressed ESP. No, I definitely got that. It was one of the that was one of the best ones. I'm thoroughly tickled, shocked, and surprised that Phil is a stepsister since he was 10. He acts like an only child he had as a sibling. He still could have been... Oh, wow. Well, hey, we learned something new about Phil. Here, the news what happened with Mick Gordon and Doom Eternal and the higher-ups at id Software. Google Fish let me in on some of it, dude. I've been working on a bigger video today. The number one brand, Quantum, dude, that was maybe the best one, the funniest one. The Captain Tickled with SpongeBob's face, or Squidward's face. Oh, no, he's hot. Pat the NES punk. Oz Oprah, you get a hand job. I don't know if you were meaning AI, but I'll give you
hand jobs all around. Hand jobs all around.
Blowing bubbles out of his relaxed anus. Well, even if that was AI, I couldn't do it. I've seen a lot of AI-generated porn on Physics.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Scarily solid and sexy. Yeah, dude, we're getting to the we're going to get to the point where deepfaking and AI is going to get so good, we're never going to know what the truth is ever again. It's going to be the fall of humanity. Humanity is going to implode because you're never going to be able to trust anyone ever again. Thanks for the funny streams, Rips. Keep at it. May 1st forever. You're damn right. Like, the only thing, but see, if like the government made deep fakes illegal, then that means that the government could use it for corruption and take advantage of it. They may be governments around the world may be doing it right now. We don't even realize it. Hey, Rich, can you check out the chicken feet game? Yes. There's a chicken feet game. Breaking news from Michigan. We passed props to protect voting and abortion, and out-of-state House and Senate all flip blue, a blue sweep. Dude, there's still a chance that Trump could run for president in 2024 and win, but I think some people are like getting over the fucking MAGA fever dream. Thank God. You know? A brown banana just shot out of my ass like a Mach 4 into the toilet. That just happened to me today, too. It's funny how you think those ones are diarrhea, then you look in the toilet like, oh, that's a solid brown log, man. What speed did that come out of my ass? My anus is agape. Will it ever tighten up again? Please. Of course it will, man. You have a powerful hole. Yo, can I be a mod on Twitch, too? Cacum debate. Yes, of course. Or just remind me. Isaac, did the red wave hit? Yeah. I know. It was a red trickle. It was like peeing with a boner. You're pooping and you realize you're completely out of, what do? Well, masturbation's out of the question. To use the curtains. What the fuck? That's out of the question. I've never used my shower curtains to wipe my ass. Nah, dude. And yeah, okay. If it was like a mudslide shit, then you like hop in the shower. But if it was just a turd, yeah, you just go get the toilet paper and you're fine. It's like if you pushed out a log, it's not like it's going to drip out of your ass. You know? J Million, thank you for being a member for 17 months. I am
thoroughly tickled.
Generation Help videos, send them to me. Absolutely. What is it, like some like public service announcement shit? Cosmic Productions, thank you for the good going. I don't know if you heard yet, but Facebook just fired 11,000. Oh, I guess they're trying to keep up with Elon Musk. Oh, they're being. Oh yeah, you fired 4,000 people. Well, I'm going to fire 11. That's probably because all that metaverse bullshit, right? Hey, Rich, I switched to Edge because Chrome was acting. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM.
I am thoroughly tickled.
And an i9 CPU and Chrome still. Yeah, Chrome is a fucking memory hog. I agree. And Edge has gotten better. Guy shook. Rich, can I get a mod? Yeah, dude, I know you like basically personally. Of course you can. I thought you were a mod already. Coco, woo! Thank you for being a member 5 months, Guy. Coco, thank you for being a member for 9 months. I always like to shout out because that's you guys are supporting on a monthly basis continually, and that's a big fucking deal. So I try to shout out everyone who's a member, not just like they're giving. What should I eat tonight? A pulsating chicken sandwich or a deep dish? Well, I'm Italian, so I always say Pete. I like chicken too. What did I have? I had meatloaf tonight made out of 99% lean meat, and I had a salad. I've been back on my grind, making sure I'm watching what goes down my throat. That didn't. Fuck. Yeah. Wait. All right. You've been around for a while. So, what's up, Bird Dad? I missed your... I've been here. See, there's just no news to talk about. So I'm working on big projects. I finally have that fake PS5 up and running. Can't wait till you see the video. The thing is ridiculous. Tomorrow on Twitch, we are going to be streaming games from the fake PlayStation 5. Jay and I, he's going to co-host a stream with me. We're going to react. Then we're going to use that footage in the video review of it. So if you're not a follower on Twitch, I would suggest becoming a follower on Twitch because it's going to be an interesting time. A knockoff PS5 console. I don't even know if this fucking thing, at least it's powered on. Yo, I don't know what the hell happened to the inside of that, but I didn't even think it was going to work because I was shaking around the fake PS5. No, I was not jerking. This is not a jerk off motion, and it rattles like a motherfucker. I got it from AliExpress. Oh yeah, of course it's from China. What's up, Bird Dad? I missed your holes. Chrome is going to ban ad blockers in 2023. Well, that means that a whole bunch of people are just going to stop using Chrome.
I am thoroughly tickled.
If YouTube is doing it, or Google is doing it thinking that's going to stop people from using ad, no, they're just going to go to other platforms. That's all they're going to do. The only way that would be effective
I am thoroughly tickled.
If I was tickled. The only way that would be effective is if everybody blocked it. Yes, I've played some, dude, like unfortunately my cat had to be put down this week. I've had a lot of shit going on, man, besides that. So I haven't had time to focus on, and the news has been dead, so I've been working on bigger projects, you know what I'm saying? So
I am thoroughly tickled.
Is there still a chance Trump could win in 2024 and win? Yeah. Yeah, sure, but I think the chances drop. It's not guaranteed, but it's not out of the question.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Your anus shouldn't be relaxed at all because you could still win. Bradical Prime, Birds, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Thank you, DBZ, as well. Does the fake PS5 come with an AliExpress? Yes, it came with 2. 2 AliExpress fleshlights. Yeah, it's... You know what's weird is Baby Kitty was... that was his name. If you go watch my Halo ODST video, I can't watch it because it bothers me. He was the kitten at the end of that, my Halo ODST unboxing. So, what's up, Keith? How are you? Thank you for both being members, you and Uncle Schultze. Bought PS5 disc on Walmart God of War bundle. That didn't come with the disc, ironically, right? Did it actually come with the disc version of it? Cluck Cluck, thank you very much. Chance, thank you for being a member for a couple months too. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, it sucks. GD, just you should really review more goofy ass tech. I am. I'm literally in the middle. I recorded it today. Where's the box? We are on Twitch tomorrow. Gonna live stream the games because you could record to OBS from there. So we're gonna do like a bunch of testing tomorrow to make sure it's working right, so we're not fumbling like assholes on Twitch doing it. So I don't want to give a time yet because I don't know. We got to make sure all the technical issues get worked out. So follow on Twitch. Be on the lookout. Just put on notifications. Not like you have to sit around waiting. That should be an interesting time. I'm just saying. Sorry about it was awful, dude.
I am thoroughly tickled.
It was very sad. He got put to sleep. I believe it was yesterday. You know. No, it doesn't look like better. Dude, it has
I am thoroughly tickled.
What was one of its product features is double hands. Let's just go around. Dude, they say some support 40 simulators, open source system and dual. Original 3D rocker, special game rocker for arcade, high sensitivity, anti-skid design. I have no idea what the fuck. What's anti? It's not a fucking skateboard. Play, congratulations. My bro turns 28. He's a man, sure.
Congratulations.
Wait.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Congratulations.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Try to relax your anus.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
It gets better too on the box.
Congratulations.
Wait.
Congratulations.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How
Thank
about
you,
that?
Cosmic. Oh, what else? So what else does it say here? So, support 40 simulator games compatible with 10,000 games, and can download games by yourself. So yeah, you could just steal them from the internet. High fidelity, like they just had to think of features just to put something to try to allure people. High fidelity, high bass, restore delicate and clean original sound. What is it, a fucking Bluetooth speaker? Where's the fucking low? Let me show you the controller to it too. Hold on. It's like a fake. Oh. We're going to find out tomorrow. It may actually literally have stupid games like that, Moonshade. So, of course, it runs on AAA batteries, because fucking AAAs. Anything cheap always uses AAAs. See, what's weird is one stick clicks and one doesn't. Anyway, this is the... They even fake the DualSense pad here. You gotta physically turn it on. It's cheap as shit. It's a cheap fucking controller. And you would never even plug it in. Could I play that Street Fighter mix? Not right now, because it's long. Later, yes. I'm sorry to hear about your cat. I hope he passed knowing he was loved. He had a very good home from day one. I send much love for me and my cat, Sugar the second. Yeah, he was... You know, it was sad because all of our other cats lived to I think the youngest one passed was late 16 years old, pushing 17. You know, he was not even, he just turned 13 years. He just turned 13 years old. RTU streams, just like here. Alistair. And it's in the description, too, if you want to click on the description. I'm sorry to hear about the passing of your cat. I had to put down my Chihuahua after 20 years, which is still very sad, but that's it's a long time. It's a long time for a pet, you know? Funny enough, she acted like, oh, that's the Chihuahuas. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they act. So they're very territorial, probably because they were small and the breed had to survive, so they had to be tough. So their instinct is to... So, all right, context. I said I was going to explain it again because I have to. Now there's 700 people here as opposed to... I need seltzer. Where's my fucking... Hold on, I'm getting seltzer. All right. Context time. So, YouTube, for whatever reason... This is a young guy, he's like 14, okay? Recommended me his video because it's about Intellivision. Out of nowhere, he has like 100+ subscribers. Bizarre recommendation from YouTube, but all right, it's about Intellivision. This actually wasn't the first video I saw, though. I saw this video that came up. I'm like, why is Tommy Tallarico sitting down with like a fucking 13, 14-year-old kid? And then I thought to myself, I'm like, I know Tommy... He probably searched for himself every day on the internet and wanted to try to squash any kind of dissent to white. So he literally, this just shows Tommy's narcissism. He was probably sitting there searching for his name every single day. And anytime someone said anything about him, he would go talk to him. How pathetic is this that the CEO of a company is sitting down with a 14-year-old kid? And no shade to this kid. Don't get what I'm saying twisted. He's a 14-year-old kid who has a YouTube channel. I am
thoroughly tickled.
And you had to sit here and make sure you damage controlled it? Watch. It's sad. It just shows how fucking nuts he is. Bro, I'd like to see it inside of the fake. Even putting it down sounds hollow as hell. Yeah, I'll probably crack all the shit open after I'm done and film it. I'll just break it. I don't care. Anyway, so let's have some fun.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Twitchaholic, thank you for being a member for 9 months. I appreciate it.
Welcome back to Lucas. So let's talk. This is an unscripted video. So I was looking on GameStop's website, trying to buy some games, trying to find 3DOs. And I looked.
Trying to look at GameStop for a 3D, I wouldn't do that.
And there's this new product coming.
It literally popped up in my feed, the initial interview with Tommy. Right here. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who is he? Why is he talking to some kid? And then I thought to myself, what would be his MO for doing this? Because the kid didn't say, he said negative things.
Went out from Mattel called the Intellivision Amico. I looked at.
Well, his take here isn't bad. Kind of made sense. Why do you think Tommy jumped on the damage control train?
And it looks kind of like an iPod. I'm very confused. So I want to take you.
It does look like, it looks like a Zune.
On the Intellivision Amico ride, if you will. I'm just going to look at a whole bunch of stuff detailing the product. Maybe when it launches, I'll get one.
Dude, it just shows how narcissistic and obsessive Tommy is, that he was anything, even like a young kid with 100, like he waded through everything. He probably had some like automated thing that would, because you could do like, it has automated searches where if anyone's talking about Tommy Tallarico or the Amico, you could do Google automated searches. So anytime he saw anything, he had to jump all over it because Tommy's nuts. He's mentally ill. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the epitome of mental stability. I assure you that I'm not. But I'm also not a fucking narcissist looking up my name any day and going to talk to a 14-year-old on their channel to try to damage control and make my product look good. When I was 9, my cat was extremely sick. My parents put him to sleep and never told me. You can imagine. Oh, of course. You know, that was kind of the right choice. It's a tough choice when a kid's that young. Tommy is on Chris Hansen's radar. Well, I wouldn't go that. He's just a fucking weirdo, dude.
Okay, let's go. So we open on Mr. Tommy Talarico, aka #1 Spider-Man fan in the world, and he's the CEO of Intellivision, which is weird. And he's showing off this new product, Amico. And this next part is just Tommy Talarico saying, oh yeah, I worked on all these games and stuff.
He's right. What does this have to... Okay, Tommy. The kid is right. What I remember, like, why, Tommy, who cares about your... Like, could you imagine, like... If Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube, just talk about all her accolades first before she got into like a new product feature for YouTube, who fucking cares?
It's just bragging, basically.
So when I got...
He's right. He's fucking right. He's 100% right.
In the industry, come to find out that Intellivision still existed.
In this part, he's just banking off the surprise that, whoa, Intellivision is a company and it still exists. Whoa.
He might have watched. Dude, if he mentioned something about going for a ride in his Ferrari, I will call Chris Hansen myself. Be like, yo.
Whoa! Which is a little bit funny, but, I mean, don't blame him.
Because I have a vision that's going to completely disrupt the video game industry.
Oh, it did. It disrupted it because everyone laughed at you. Everyone paused and simultaneously pointed at you and went, ha ha!
They're literally gaming racists.
Oh, I muted it by accident. Shit.
Nanos to Intellivision, basically. That's the idea, which is kind of crazy.
What did he?
Intellivision was launched in
1970.
Intellivision.
Yeah. Nanos to Intellivision.
Yeah, it's amazing that a 14-year-old has more common sense than Tom. No, it's not amazing. It's not. It's Tommy's like 10. Turbo Express and I are making OnlyFans for these. Are you serious?
Basically, that's the idea, which is kind of crazy.
What was the idea?
A vision that's going to completely disrupt the video game industry.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel bad for Victor Lucas because he's such a nice guy and he won't call Tommy a piece of shit because I know he's friends with him, like friends. I'll call Tommy a piece. Tommy, you're a piece of shit. Like having people like Retro Bro be like, hey, Rich is saying things about the Amico I don't like. Could you go talk to him? Like, he had literally admitted this, John, in an interview on my Twitch channel. Oh, by the way, not going to name a name. It's confirmed. Next Tuesday, I got an interview
thoroughly
coming
tickled.
that will end all other interviews. If you don't believe me, ask my editor. I'm not playing. It ain't like some random person. It's not Phil. It's not Phil. It's not the quartering. That would be a fun time. But no, he's coming in 20 minutes. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's confirmed. So follow me. I'm not making this up to try to just get cheap follows on Twitch. You guys don't know. You guys know I don't play shit like that. And the reason why I don't want to say, because I don't want anyone bothering him. It's kind of why other places don't do it too, because they don't want anyone bothering the host. It's a big fucking deal, though. Is it Quantum? No. Rich, you're playing. It's Elon. No, it's not Elon either. Come on. No, it's not Tips. Tipster I would do a co-host stream within a second. So, you know I don't play. You know I'm not trying to clickbait you into following me on Twitch. I want you to, but I wouldn't allure you. Hey, guys, come watch this interview. It's a random person named Fred. Hi, Fred. You know, so I'm not playing. It's going to be insane. It's someone who's infamous. No, it's not Phil. Just buckle up. Follow me on Twitch. I'm not clickbaiting. Guys, it's Ralph. The time has come. No, fuck no. Ralph would still try to butt fuck me, dude. Anyway. Speculate all you want to, I can't say.
He's gonna sell these twin iPod Nanos to...
I like this kid. This kid has class and intelligence. I haven't played it yet, dude. It's been a week from hell for me. Hey, Rich, did you delete one of your streams where you were watching the Chris Chan? I looked and swear there's a part missing. I don't think so. And I know the people behind it wouldn't take... Is it Deaf Noodles or Snow? I can't tell you who it is either. It's not them, though. I promise. I'm not just saying that just to say no.
Intellivision, basically. That's the idea, which is kind of crazy.
Like, no one cares about Deaf Noodles anymore anyway. It's over.
Intellivision was launched in 1979 and became a household name.
Yes.
I have a bone to pick with this first 16-bit console. You know, the first 16-bit console was the PC Engine, which really...
I
Tommy,
am thoroughly tickled.
Constructive criticism. Tommy, I believe, is correct about that. And actually, fun fact, the TurboGrafx 16 was not 16-bit. It had a 16-bit picture processing unit. But the processor in there was a 8-bit processor. Don't remember this. I actually knew it in my Turbo Express video. And it actually was a descendant of the 6502 that was in the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was beefed up. I don't know how of course I know. I researched all of it for the fucking Turbo Express video.
This proves the argument, because the Intellivision is barely even 8-bit.
However, even though it was technically a 16-bit processor, its clock speed wasn't even it was measured in kilohertz, not even megahertz. Fun fact.
So there are about 200 million hardcore gamers out there.
Okay, so adding up all the consoles that are relevant today, you have 12 million of the Wii U, the 100 million of the PS4, and the 50 million of the Xbox One. Counting the Wii U as casual, that would make it 150 million. Say there's
The Wii U wasn't casual.
25 million PC gamers out there, then that makes it 175 million, which kind of disproves the argument.
I'm too stoned for numbers, but
P.S. That's a
the whole concept that Intellivision had with that was stupid because first off, the whole motion control thing and what the market they were going for moved on. Okay. Secondly, there's billions of gamers out there, and but those billions of gamers are playing just like Pat and Ian said.
Hand jobs all around.
They're right. They're playing fucking free-to-play mobile gacha games. They're not going to sit down in front of a console. Tommy, have you moved on from 2006, or do you still think are you showing up to the set of Electric Playground still? Christ, the story of Toy 2. This is whenever I take my THC infused suckers, I put on this music with the birds. It makes me hard.
Try to relax your anus.
Yeah, it does. Well, they poured it over virtually every game. From the Wii U to the Switch.
The stock photo, by the way.
Yo, this kid is on point. Yo, this kid is going to be like the next MKBHD or something, man. He's smart for his age. He's catching a lot of shit. He's got a good eye.
So we see this huge gaping hole in the video game industry, which is people aren't...
Tommy Tallarico. Now, an interview with Tommy, trust me, I know, is Tommy just talking about himself for 7 fucking hours. Oh, if I could go back in time and do those interviews, man, I would have been, metaphorically, would have been doing jabs and, ooh, he wouldn't have handled it well. Are you getting Toy 2 on Switch? Yes. The Legacy of Toy. Toy 3, co-starring Toy 4.
They're literally gaming racists.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
So we see this huge gaping hole, yes.
Playing video games together.
I play video games with everybody, from friends to family. We
Yes. Flashback, I can.
sit down, play on the N64, play GoldenEye. Like, man, it happens. It's not like a distant thing of the past that people play video.
Yeah, Tommy, and this kid's 14. You could take all that fake fucking market research you did and shove it up your ass. The reason why... but now everyone just stays at home and play... Because they want to. Because they're antisocial fucks like me. They don't... Hey, I've had a long day. Let me just sit down and get all the family together after doing shit for 10 hours. And when my kids are here, they couldn't sleep. Yeah, let's just play cornhole. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. That's a very good point. Maybe he just heard the talking points from somewhere else, or maybe he just has common sense. It's not Colin Moriarty. What word would you describe a person who spits bullshit, takes fat L's for their BS, and desperately goes into people's profiles to find anything to make redeeming clapbacks? The quartering. I should have Ben-Hur, Ben-His Stiller. I love that. Ben-Hur, Ben Stiller, Ben Still, together forever now.
Ben-Hur, Ben Stiller.
Video games together. Just get your facts straight.
What has video gaming been?
However, even if the kid is regurgitating other talking points from people, he understands those talking points make sense. He could have went the White Knight route with it, especially he, like, usually at you would have more naivete at this point. The fact that he's being skeptical and even regurgitating the skeptical viewpoints means the kid has some common sense. Credit where credit's due. Toy 2.0, The Legacy of Toy 3, featuring Toy 4, co-starring Toy fucking 5. At least the kid was on the right side of history with this. Unlike some other people that were out there who admitted they were trying to suck Tommy's cock to get a career on YouTube. Oh, that's so pathetic, man.
It's solitary, it's expensive, it's complicated.
So
a Switch is expensive? Series S is expensive? His arguments were so fucking dumb even back then.
basically the Intellivision Amico?
So our 4 pillars of Intellivision are simple, affordable, family, and entertainment.
Keep in mind, 3 years later, the price of the thing, they were going to try to sell it for more than a fucking... they were selling it for like PS5 digital edition. Because the controllers were over-engineered, and then they have an underpowered mid-range 2015 processor in there. Because you know what Tommy did? This is where they're right, Pat and Ian. Tommy, just because he thinks like he could just say something and make it happen because he's a narcissist and insane. He's like, oh yeah, it's only going to be 140 to 180 bucks. The games are going to be $10. How are the developers? Even if this console had a small following, it would be niche, Tommy. How are those developers going to make a living on there? And why the fuck would they have sold their games on your niche console when they could just sell them on a Switch? They could sell them on the Series consoles or the PlayStation 5 or PC. Christ, man. This guy probably thinks he pisses wine.
And that spells out the word safe. Because...
That's giving me some heavy O-Axis entertainment vibes right there, Tommy.
People...
I don't know what the O-Axis is. It probably was a scam console.
Can trust us. And we also want to create amazing value as well. Those are our 2 most important things. Trust and value with our consumer.
Oh, not what you have.
Is the first system in about 30 years that comes with 2 video game controllers.
Which ended up going down to 1, and the price of the console went up to $350. He just talked out of his ass.
They come with color touchscreens, speaker, microphone.
Yeah, Revolution Now. What was the name of that console?
Gyroscope, accelerometer, force feedback. The whole system even has RFID unit. One of the incredible things about
it does. It looks like a
Zoom. Amico.
PGS Revolution Now. Our screen has a crystal quality.
Is that all of the games are rated E for everyone. All of our games are $9.99 or less. Now we have...
So all of your games are cheap mobile games appealing to kids.
He's right again. Again, that was a good point. He could be repeating other talking points, but at least he realizes those talking points make sense. Not what Tommy Tallarico is saying. Butch Hartman, creator of Fairly Odd Parents, and Danny Phantom pulled a similar scam with Waxis, a Christian streaming service. Oh, God.
We went out and we got all of the retro video games, bringing back all the greatest video games with new graphics and sound and adding in multiplayer so everyone can play.
Might actually be my favorite part. If they just made Amico like a $30 app I can get on my Switch, and it'll just be like a streaming service full of old Intellivision games reimagined, I'd like that.
You can have the flop on the main television.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be done with those games in like 10 minutes at most.
Screen, and everybody has their 2 cards on their controller.
And you know what John brought up there, the retro bro? He's like, oh, well, GJC Studios doesn't play anything past Neo Geo. No, someone literally sent him to me. It was pretty amazing. Thank that person, Luke Infinite. But even though you've only played up to the Neo Geo, you know the other games and technology that are around you, right? There's no way, unless you were trying to also gargle Tommy's nuts, that you would say something like this over a game that looks like a fucking flash.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
They're literally, I did actually say a good rebuttal. I'm like, dude, there's better looking games in the Neo Geo than Finnegan Fox. So that's not even a good excuse. Even if DJC has never seen a game past Neo, like he's like, I can't look at it. It has better graphics than the Neo Geo. Like, the games in the Neo Geo look better. So that's not even a defense. You were trying to gargle Tommy's nuts, all of you, because you thought it was going to get you somewhere on YouTube. And guess what? You now are all going to be known. The only one who had the common sense to, like, not totally jump in was Saggy Melons. Credit where credit's due. And to Smash JT. Yeah, he waited till later. But he was way earlier still than Retro Bo or DJC. So credit to both of them. But the rest of them look like fucking clowns now. You'll never. So if you thought that you were going to ride Tommy's irrelevant has-been coattails to get you somewhere on YouTube, you'll never get anywhere now. You're just going to be known as the assholes who sucked his cock trying to get a following.
This is unbelievable. Never before been accomplished in a proper video game system.
The Dreamcast VMU had this in 1999.
Well, constructive criticism again. That was just a device that you could, well, it was like a novelty that they had a couple games you could play on it, but you weren't doing, like, if you played certain football games, it would show you plays. That was about it. But okay, all right.
It's not a new concept.
First and foremost, we have a...
Well, he is right. It's not a new concept. The Wii and Wii U.
Unique controller with a touch control color screen.
All it looks like are two off-brand iPod Nanos on a Wii remote dock. That's it. It's not that original.
Or a baby monitor.
We have something that's called a Karma gaming engine. And what that means is that everybody, no matter what your skill level, can...
By the way, in December, I am getting a puppy pug. I already put down the down payment for it. I did this before the passing of baby Kitty. I don't want anyone to think. And to show it on stream, I want $2,000 support my family. I'm joking. I'll show it to you on stream for free. like Phil was like, I couldn't tell anyone. I had to protect it. Like, yeah, what's going to happen? Is Tevin going to break into your house and steal your cat, Phil? You made your audience pay. It was $1,000. I think someone paid more because they were so excited to find out what was going on. You got $2,000 to show a cat. Jason O'Connor, I missed it. Why are you going between Twitch and YouTube? Diversifying myself, putting different content up. Interviews go on Twitch. Most of gaming goes on Twitch. You know, I learned a lot of lessons from, like, I need to diversify because I can't just rely on YouTube because YouTube, like, I got a false strike. And it got resolved fairly quickly, but there may be another time I'll get a false copyright strike. And that wasn't copyright. It got me a strike because they thought the link I had in there had porn in it. It didn't. Maybe next time it could take a week. And then what do I do? Not work for a week? I mean, I have a savings. It's not that I would be out in the street, but I don't want to not work for a week. I kind of, gee golly, like what I do. So you got to diversify. I know some people are like, I don't like Twitch. Then there's some people like Twitch better than YouTube. So, hey, now you have choices. And it's not like I'm streaming here. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm leaving. So there's still plenty of live stream content coming to this channel.
Feel like you have a chance in that.
Yeah, thank you thoroughly, Tickle Television. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it was so shitty. You know, and it's a weird thing to put down an animal too, because they don't have a say. But he was at the point where he was drinking all day. he was eating all the time and then throwing it up. I mean, the poor cat was starving to death, and like, they can't tell you that they're suffering. But and it sucks, but you always feel a small sense of guilt because they can't. Maybe he would want to say if he had the ability to, I'd rather live it out, you know. But that's part of the downside of being a pet owner. I can't DSP skunt on cock later. We'll get back into that later. He got denied partnership on Twitch? Why? Oh, I gotta talk to him. I didn't hear anything about that. What will Bruno think? He'll probably just sniff the dog's ass.
Or in the game. I'll give you an example. Let's say we were playing Pong. Now, I'm really good at Pong. So if
I'm really good at Pong.
Congratulations.
I'm really good at Pong. Why did that even need to be said? Why did you need to say you're fucking good at Pong? That's like saying I am an ace at masturbation. I'm really good at Pong. Whoa, whoopee! I'm really good at Pong. Of course he had to say that. Of course the insecure man-child had to flex his Pong skills. Ooh. Watch out. Tommy's good at Pong. Whoa.
Congratulations.
I score 3 times in a row on you, then that means my paddle's going to shrink and yours is going to get bigger.
Rich, you stop your streams too much. What do you do? Your paddle's going to shrink and mine's going to get bigger.
So it's like this real-time, interactive, on-the-fly handicapping system.
Yeah, dude, this is not a new thing either. They've done this in other games. Matter of fact, Left 4 Dead, perfect example. It had AI. This is back in... When did the original Left 4 Dead come out? 2008? Yeah, 2008. They had a system where if you were like breezing through a map, they would actually make it tougher and you'd have more tanks coming at you and shit. Review Maury. Tommy Tallarico is Leafy's father because they both say the word literally.
They're literally gaming racists. They're racist. Gaming racists.
Wow.
That actually works.
That everyone, no matter a grandfather, can beat a hardcore millennial gamer.
The Atari 2600 had 2 game difficulty switches in 1977 that would do the same thing as their...
He's actually right. It's right. You could say he's regurgitating talking points, but he did do some research. Some mistakes he made, but he's 14. Cut him a break.
Real-time difficulty thing they're praising right now.
We have over 600 years of experience just on our core team. I'm talking about like the former president of Nintendo. People who helped to create...
Lies. At best, they did like a fucking call-in meeting. Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it got better. Seymour.
PlayStation hardware, the Xbox. You even have the woman who helped to launch, marketing-wise, the Nintendo Wii console. I got the guy who helped to bring Tetris to the world. Tetris is the #1 selling video game ever of all.
Oh my God, but what happened to all these people? They may have signed on for a bid or something. I'm sure that like that was the asterisk to it, but you never heard about this shit again. Didn't GTA San Andreas have these games built in? Yeah, dude, it's a fucking joke. And then he wanted to turn around and try to sell you Pong to play in a fucking dedicated system. It's a goddamn piece of shit embarrassment. I got the Tetris guy.
Those are either all lies or incredible crazy brags. I don't think they have the former president of Nintendo because Reggie Fils-Aimé is retired. And
no, it was some other, I think it was a woman they got. But whoever heard, like they showed her in like that first initial trailer from Intellivision. It's only 2 minutes long before we get into the interview where Tommy is like white knighting with this young kid, which is so pathetic. And I'll prove to you with dates that it's obvious that Tommy was looking for people talking about him because he's a narcissist. But anyway, let's finish this up. It's almost done.
The former presidents of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata and Hiroshi Yamauchi, have been dead for years.
For manufacturing, we have the biggest licenses in the world. The rocket ship has been built. We are on the launch.
And the rocket ship has fucking crashed. That was, it didn't even crash. It was a failure to launch.
Launch pad. So strap yourself in because it's going to be one hell.
I know we know that he lied, but the thing is, it's amazing how grandiose it was, the lies. It wasn't just that, hey, we're starting a system and we have Jesus Christ, we have Barack Obama, we have Justin Trudeau, we have the Beatles, we resurrected the Beatles that passed away. We have Gabe Newell, all working on the Intellivision Amico.
Try to relax your anus.
Come on. It's about how he did it, not just that he lied.
Hell of a ride.
I think this Amico rocket ship is going to be a lot like the Challenger. It's going to explode.
This kid is a champion. Wait, you said he was going to say something like this?
So that was the Intellivision Amico. Did I ever tell you that I have the actual Intellivision Amico prototype? Look, my God, it's touchscreen. It's kind of simple.
Again, he has a point. Oh, just like that fart has a point, man.
Button, like, man, it's like this stuff's never been done before.
That was a powerful fart, damn.
Okay, how long can I hold that pose for? That is the question.
So, okay. So we'll watch the original video again. It's only a couple seconds long from Intellivision. But, show more. May 29th. This is just proof that Tommy was looking all over for his fucking own interview. For people calling out the fucking Amico. Now, show more. June 5th. May 29th. June 5th. Hi, Lucas. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me. Looking forward to sharing more info with you over the next few months. It's so sad. Ah, fuck, let's watch the trailer again. Who cares?
Okay.
So now he had to come on here and damage control to a 14-year-old boy. Days later. So you know that Tommy was looking around to see if anyone was saying anything negative about the Amico, and he had to go on a kid's channel with 116 subscribers and talk about it. Yeah, Tommy's as beta as it comes. It's so pathetic.
Welcome to Lucas. Today on the show we have a big special guest. His name is Tommy Tallarico. He's worked on over 300 games, created the touring experience Video Games Live, and now is the CEO
Tommy, did you give him these talking points?
of Intellivision and is here on the show to talk about their new console, the Amico.
The non-existent console, the Amico.
Yo, well, that's a heck of an introduction. I appreciate it. I sound very important. That's a lot of pressure. I don't like it.
Yeah, Tommy, you love it. You brag about yourself in every time you have a video, Tommy. If you, hey, welcome to the Intellivision. Before we get into the product that you may actually give a shit about, here's me jerking myself off for like 15 minutes. Don't act humble now.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I've got a lot of questions.
No, you're not kidding at all. You want everyone to think you're the most important person in the room.
All right. How old are you, Lucas?
Donald Tallarico.
I'm 14.
14. You know, let me see. I was when.
Yeah, and you had to go on his channel because he made a negative video about you, Tommy. How pathetic are you? You are so fucking pathetic. The math shows, the numbers don't lie about how pathetic you are, dude. Yeah. Could you imagine, like, Mark Cerny doing this? Or, okay, you want to go with, like, the Evercade, the CEO of Evercade. Don't know who it is. There's an independent company. All rich, you're talking about a major corporation. This was I guess you could call it a startup. You can't compare. Okay, fine. See them doing it? Could you even picture the failed Ouya CEO, the woman, I forgot her name, doing this? Come on. This is weird. This is fucked up. And he did it. He's looking up his name, and he was looking for people talking about him. And he's even going a 14-year-old's channel with no reach. And I'm not saying that negative. He has 116 subscribers because he has to make sure. And this is what he did. He went to these people like this. This kid, I guess, was smart enough. He seems like he's smart enough to not fall for the bullshit. And he gaslit people. Hey, I'll do this for you. It's going to be this. We have these people, to get people to jump onto it. And then he had this fucking cult around it. You're a fucking clown, Tommy. You're an absolute clown. I don't know why this makes me so angry. Well, I've been angry all day. I don't know why. Well, Cole Hansen, after that praise, he's hard. Dude, he's so weird.
When the original Intellivision came out in 1979, well, I didn't.
Yeah, he literally DM'd me telling me that I need help. Who needs help here, Tommy? Who? You know how many people are probably talking about me? I'm not relevant, but you get my point. There's a fucking group of people out there, not talking like the old school trolls. Remember the Big Cheese Crusaders? Just in general, there's people that hate me. If I looked up my name, I'm sure there's people saying Rich is a fat, grifting piece of shit on a daily basis. Am I looking them up, though? No, because I don't care. It legalized recreational marijuana. That's fucking awesome.
Didn't get one until Christmas in 1980. So I was.
Now he's going to tell you his whole story. Philip Burnell Tallarico, about his joy of having an Intellivision back in the day, which this kid wasn't even a sperm cell yet.
Just about to turn 13. So I was your age last year when the original Intellivision came out 40 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, 53-year-old man trying to convince a 14-year-old boy that the Amico is going to be great. How's that great, Amico, Tommy? And to all the people out there who sucked Tommy's dick until the bitter end and now he's ignoring you, hope you enjoy your useless prototypes.
Congratulations.
You sold your integrity to have a piece of plastic that's useless. How do you feel, losers?
So what do you think I got wrong in that video? It was made, like, very fast. I didn't really research.
Oh, no, that's okay. Well, I mean, there was a few things.
Let's see what he was wrong about. This is what's great about going post-mortem back into this shit. Because the kid generally, I mean, he made some historical mistakes, and I gave him the constructive criticism. But everything, that rocket launch thing at the end, that was brilliant. Everything the kid said essentially came true. Let's see Tommy rebuke it right now. Let's see this genius here rebuke it. Wonder if I have my Intellivision hat. I would wear it just to be a dick because I'm a petty motherfucker like that.
That, I think, just some informational things.
Yeah, this is why he's on here. Do you see why I wanted to talk about this?
For example, Intellivision was actually the first 16-bit.
Okay, that's correct. Like I said,
video game machine. I had a 16-bit processor, which is crazy.
But but who cares? What does that have to do with your product? Why are you schooling him on the history of video games? Talk about your product. Who the fuck cares?
Easy to think about because, you know,
who cares about how big the address bus is from a console from 1979?
Graphics 16, which was the late 80s.
I have a
and then
nose
of course
hair.
the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo 1989, 1990, were like 10 years later. So it was cool, but it was an actual 16-bit chip, you know, and you could see the difference. If you look at the Atari 2600 that came out in 1977, if you look at the graphics of that machine and then the Intellivision machine, you know, you could actually see, you know, a kind of a big upgrade.
Okay.
In fact, one of the TV commercials or a number of different TV commercials at the time in the late 70s and early 80s was a guy by the name of George Plimpton.
That nose hair is like 6 inches. No wonder why I was hurting. I was sitting there. I'm like, ow, making my eyes tear. God damn.
George was a big author back then. And
see, this is where now 2022, Rich, I would have cut him off and be like, all right, I get the history. That's cool. We'll talk about your product. I don't need to know your whole backstory. Like, you're not that famous, dude. You run a company. Tell me about the product. Yeah, the kid's going to fall asleep. Force feedback.
And a very kind of well-respected, had this, you know, very proper British accent and things. And he would always go on TV and in magazine ads and always compare the graphics. Let's compare the Intellivision to the...
Which is strange. I mean, I understand it was a different time, but then you went to the whole family-friendly thing. The irony in that with him.
Atari, which do you prefer? And it would show like the Atari machine playing, like, which one would you prefer to play? A baseball game. And it would show like 4 dots. And that was like the Atari, the whole Atari game.
And you know what probably happened, like this kid had school or something. Okay, because it was still late May. He's like, oh, I have school. Like, Tommy probably, I'm going to place bets within 48 hours of him making that video at most. And that's probably me being generous. Tommy was in his DM somewhere. Say, hey, I'd love to come on your show in Damage Control. And the kid was like, dude, I have school. Like, could we wait a few days? That's probably only the reason. And still, it was relatively, the response was quick. June 5th, kid made his video May 29th. You can't get any more pathetic than that. Again, that part I just said is speculation, but I guarantee you that's what happened behind the scenes.
And then it would show the Intellivision, which, you know, had the Running Man.
Tommy thinks he's relatable to anybody.
Here, that's still our logo. And you would see like the Running Man animations and all 9 players on the field and all these colors. And he's like, you decide.
You know what's kind of sad is that he ruined the Intellivision name. Not that it really had a huge name, but it's just like it's always going to be looked at like, oh, isn't that thing that guy Tommy bought?
And so it was pretty fun.
Tommy looks and talks like my Uncle Rich. Thank you, Abby.
So it was actually the first 16-bit machine. But yeah, you know, I think that one of the reasons,
like another like Analog. Do you see the CEO of Analog going around like on a 14-year-old's channel with 100 subs to damn it? Like, come on, dude, you're such a weirdo.
I thought it would be good for us to talk is to
Minxy, I wouldn't hang up on him. I'd be like, dude, all right. You don't need to tell me the whole shit. Like, the original Intellivision is long dead. Tell me about your product. What does your product bring to the table that I can't get anywhere else? You know, I mean, he's 14, but I'm saying me as an adult with my failed ass interviews should have been like, Vince McMahon, we'll do those again, maybe later, but definitely again tomorrow. I cut him off before because we would have been here.
Kind of, maybe we could talk about a little bit.
But you know what? Once you got into the tough stuff with Tommy Minxy, it wouldn't be boring because when Tommy gets defensive, he says things like this.
They're literally gaming racists.
and he stumbles because he's insecure narcissist, and the sparks fly. That's when it gets fun.
Who our machine is for, and kind of what makes it different and unique about, compared to all the other ones out.
Yes, he's literally responding to a teenager days later, meaning that this is not even speculation. I guarantee it. I guess that still makes it speculation, but it's not. How did he find how did Tommy find a channel? How many views did this kid get on this? 1,000 views. Okay. I bet you 827 of them were fucking Tommy's. The only way you could find a video from this kid with 100 subscribers and change is if you're actively looking for it. The CEO of a company was actively looking and like, I have to go defend myself against a 14-year-old boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you're telling me I need help? You need help, dude. Get over yourself, man.
There, because really,
he's just a young 14-year-old kid. And what my point with this is, for those who don't know, he made a video, being critical of the Amico. This is just showing how nuts Tommy is. Only has 116 subs. So you know what that means? Tommy was going around looking every fucking day, searching for people talking about him. And he's like, oh, I must go. Me as a CEO, I must go on this channel in White Knight and damage control what he said because 12 people might see it. It's insane. Yeah, he was spitting. Oh, stop. Dude, that anti-Semitic shit that he was spitting. Nah, man. Come on. I watched the whole fucking interview with Piers Morgan, so don't tell me I saw shit out of context.
The Xbox, the PlayStation, and the Nintendo Switch, they are very much targeted to that kind of hardcore gamer.
I can't believe he says that about the Switch, especially with a straight face. I can't believe it. Yeah, thank you. That was a really stupid super chat, but thank you. I'll take the money for you to say something stupid.
Proud. Like even the Switch, it's interesting. Games that folks like me and you, because like we're gamers, right? So even games that me and you think are considered casual, aren't casual to like, my wife or my mom.
There's totally games, especially on the Switch, that even your fucking grandma could play. Imagine if Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I am thoroughly tickled.
I mean, Phil Spencer in his was pretty good. He had that like quick one-liner to Crap Gamer on Twitter. But do you think he would ever go on Crap Gamer and like do something like this? No, because he's not fucking insane.
Or something like that, So I don't know if let me see, gosh, you're 14. So the year were you born in 2006?
Yes.
What's up,
okay,
good for
so
Gabby?
The year you were born was the year that the Nintendo Wii came out. And I don't know if you ever had one of those growing up, but
I was raised on I was very big on the retro stuff. So I had a 64, GameCube, a clone, and a Wii U.
Nice. Okay. Well, yeah, the Wii U. You were one of the only ones who bought it then. No, I'm just kidding. But no,
nine of us.
Right?
More people bought the Wii U than your. How many people own your system now, Tommy? They're prototypes 3. Your biggest bootlickers.
But that was the incredible thing is that the Wii.
Like, if you got a prototype from Tommy, I almost feel like. Or if you got a whoever delved out the prototypes, it probably wasn't Tommy. He's like in hiding somewhere, selling his fucking gaming collection, running from everybody. But what if Tommy is he's not like EDP. Let's not go there. Okay. I made a video being critical of the Amico. Okay. He did the same shit to me. He probably was like, ooh, this guy has 700,000 subs or 600,000 subs at the time. Yeah, like, that's what I was saying, because I got off track because of, like, what a way to, like, hey, I ruined your, well, first off, they willingly let their reputations be ruined, okay? These are grown-ass men. Oh, my God, Tommy tricked me. You're idiots. Did you really think he was your fucking friend? You fools. Yeah, I ruined your reputation and careers. Not that they had careers on YouTube, but no, literally, Retro Bro admitted he was dick riding this, hoping he would get a following. He admitted it in my interview. I said this before. And he didn't. This is how Tommy's like Trump. He didn't dick ride to the very bitter end, like DJC, I think, is still doing. Oh boy, I can't wait for the Amico. It's not coming. And if you got a prototype, guess what?
Congratulations.
That's all you're getting. Oh, that was a fart too. Like, DJC's still putting out there. It's like, oh, I can't wait for the Amico. Dude, stop. It's over. The Amico is no more. Ladies, I hope you enjoy my fart.
When it came on the scene, it really redefined video games for everyone. Because remember, this was before mobile, right? So, and of course, as you're probably aware,
thank you for loving my ass.
The Wii at the time was the third biggest selling video game console of all time. It did 102 million units, right? And
Tommy, it was a different time. He makes it like motion controls are still the hot thing, and Sony's coming out with the PlayStation Move, and Microsoft still, he gave a shit. It was over. Even in 2020, it was done. It was done. People moved on to like the niche that was left. Like they moved on to like VR or something.
It was super simple, you know, like you could just play bowling, Wii Sports, boom, boom. So they were selling Wiis,
and then they stopped.
Like non-gamers, like people all over the world, like my mom.
But you're an idiot, because at that time there wasn't smartphones. Those people, like my aunt, I think she bought a Wii. Once these became capable enough to play like those super casual games, they collected dust. The Wii was the most successful dust collector in a majority of homes. You know how many people of those 100+ million bought that thing because of fucking stupid Wii Sports? It wasn't bad. It's a fun game, but you get my point. They got over it, and then when phones became capable enough, they never looked back. I still go to people's houses now that I know are not, they don't touch the Wii and they're not gamers at all. You still see a fucking Wii next to their TV, and it probably hasn't been touched since like 2009.
Who's now 79 years old. She's bought
Raspergu, thank
two
you for the
video
wiener.
game consoles her entire life. The first one was the Christmas of 1980. She bought an original Intellivision for the home. And then in 2006, she bought a Nintendo Wii because she's like, oh, well, I can do that. That's easy, you know? And so, you know, that was the reason why the Wii kind of exploded. And I was working, you know, hand in hand with Nintendo at the time. I had,
which I think was debunked and was considered bullshit, but I could be wrong about that.
The great privilege and honor to work with one of my heroes and good friends.
Here we go. Now he's going to flex people that he knows. I would love to ask Shigeru, do you know Tommy Tallarico?
Shigeru Miyamoto. I'm sure you know who Shigeru Miyamoto-san is. So I worked with him for 5 years on the...
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool, but like, could we stop remaking games and, I don't know, make new IPs? Or at least make a sequel?
Metroid Prime series. And so kind of all during that.
That was debunked. He did not work on the Metroid Prime series, or if he did, it was never actually in the game.
Time and really, you know, Nintendo, the reason they created the Wii is because they were trying to get away from Sony and Microsoft.
Dante's Inferno 2 would be all over.
They wanted to do something totally different because, quite frankly, Nintendo was kind of getting their asses kicked by Sony and Microsoft because they were so heavy in the graphics. And the other thing to remember is that Sony and Microsoft aren't just video game companies, right? I mean, Microsoft is, you know, the biggest software, you know, Windows, Excel, you know, PowerPoint. They're the biggest software company, is one of the biggest companies on the planet. So they have a
Good for Gabby. This is Tommy Tallarico, who is the clown that bought the Intellivision IP and just fucking lit a match to it and burned it into the ground because he was a fucking psychopath, a narcissistic psychopath. And he literally made a cult around a console that never even existed. Wii U was a pseudo extension of Wii. I played Wii in college and upgraded to Wii U afterwards, and it was the rough draft of the Switch, if you think about it. You know what I mean? How you're playing games on the actual controller.
A lot of different resources that they could, you know, pull in and infrastructure. Same with Sony. Sony's a big entertainment company and a big hardware company. They make TVs, they make cameras, they used to make laptops, but then there's Columbia Pictures, which is owned by, you know, which is their movie studio, Sony Music. So again, these are like hundreds.
What the fuck is he even talking about?
Of billions dollar companies, right? And Nintendo is just a video game company as big as they are. And so Nintendo wanted to like, whoop, let's take a bit of a right turn here. And you know what? We don't necessarily care about the fastest graphics and the biggest multiplayer online system and all this. Let's just bring it back to kind of like, you know, simplicity. And
But why would they go to your platform to do this when they could buy something like a Series S, and if they want to play the hardcore games, they can. If they want to play like there's like board game, I can't think of it right now. I know it's on there. I forgot the name of it. It's a perfect example. They could do that too. Why the fuck should they buy your underpowered shit?
And let's, you know, introduce motion controls and things like that. And it was a huge success. Again, people who never played PlayStation or Xbox were all of a sudden buying the Wii console, right? And so that's kind of...
The kid is just a screenshot. I thought that was brilliant. Essentially, he's a fucking screen. This kid is like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know how you feel, kid. I understand. He went through the whole spiel with me too. And then you go, oh no, man, you know what? Maybe if I talk less, this could end sooner. The suffering could end sooner. I guarantee you, 95% of this interview is Tommy talking.
A little bit about what we're doing is we're going more for that kind of audience. The non-gaming audience, I'll give you some crazy numbers. So
let's debunk the numbers.
If you add up all the PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and hardcore PC gamers, they call themselves the master race. If you add up all of those, that's 200 million people in.
And yeah, but now there's 2 billion people that play. Yeah. And they, in developing countries and developed countries, you know where those people, they're just playing cheap, quick, and 99% of the time, free games on their fucking phones. So before the tech was there, like I just said a few minutes ago, sure, the Wii was cool because those people that were casual, super casual gamers, oh, I could play some bowling. Soon as the phones took over, goodbye. God, he's such a fucking idiot.
The world, who are considered hardcore gamers. Me and you are probably in that category, right?
I did that map in my video, actually. There's like a little bit called math time in that video where I added all the consoles together. But I
right. And is that what you came up with, about 200 or 300? Well, I think it was 300.
I came up with like 175 too. I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, Tommy, did you take notes from his video to, like, rebuke a 14-year-old kid? Did you fucking take notes? Did you take notes? Holy shit.
Right, exactly. So let's say that those are the hardcore gamers, right?
Here we go.
Yet there's
phones literally capturing casual and actual gamers better than Amico. Casuals and gamers have rated. Yeah, COD Mobile is actually a pretty good COD. He's a fucking buffoon. He's an arrogant, narcissistic buffoon. He'll never be taken seriously in the gaming industry again, ever. He's a laughing stock now, and a lying, and his credibility in terms of his character as a person sucks.
3 billion people that play casual games. About 2.5
Ego like tissue paper, yep.
billion are playing on mobile.
And they're going to stay there. They don't give a fuck about buying a dedicated, underpowered system to replace that.
And another...
What you're also too stupid to know, I don't get with your non-existent market research, is you know why a lot of people play on here? It's not because it's just convenient and they're casual. It's also more socially accepted. When you have something like this, you have a phone. No, even if you're playing a game, no one's going to blink an eye. This is a productivity device, communication device. It's socially accepted. Okay? The human race is still a congress of apes, and we're looking for the other apes to accept us. So this is deemed an acceptable device. This... Wait, let me make sure I'll open this on the table. I don't know which way is up. Okay. Oh, what did I do? God damn it. Who cares? It's just him rambling anyway. This is for fucking weirdos like me. I actually have to charge this. I'm glad I took this out. So my point being is those people are not going to be caught with this device because it's not as socially accepted.
Try to relax your anus.
I didn't mean to hit that either. But that's what Tommy's too much of an idiot to realize. You know what I mean? Let me charge this thing while I'm here. Completely dead. Where's the cord? Ah. Sorry. Because I got to do some shit with that too. But that's the other part of it, is that a lot of people are very concerned about what being judged by other people. You could say whatever you want to say. It's just how it is. And even though gaming has come a long way, there still is partially that stigma to it. And there's a lot of people that are not going to be caught dead. Well, first off, this is expensive as fuck. But this is like, oh, hey, I'm on my device. I may be calling somebody. This is just, hey, guys, I'm a gamer. And you could say, oh, that's fucked up, Rich. Why are people being so judgmental? But that's just the human race and how it is. So beyond the fact that people just don't really give a fuck and want to just play a free-to-play game on their phone, they also don't want like the lack of social acceptance that still comes with games. But the spray tan genius doesn't know any of that. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, look, I'm a fucking dork. I love this thing. I would walk. You know what, man? If you're comfortable in your own skin, not to go into like you could carry this thing around and still get laid. But most people think I'll look like a fucking... Why do you think Nintendo, just to back up my point as I take my 67-foot cord and charge this thing, why do you think Nintendo, when the first ad for the Switch reveal, what did they do? They had adults and young adults playing it in social settings. They're like, hey, this device is sleek enough and that you can like go around and no one will think you're an asshole for playing video games. You could be on a plane and no one will think you're a fucking loser. There's a reason. There's a reason for the marketing, son. That's why they did it, because that is the way people think. So beyond the fact that those casual gamers just want to play something free because they're not really gamers and don't give a fuck. What are you doing, iPad? What are you doing to me? Come on. Anyway. Oh, you're doing that shit. Anyway. So, Genius Tallarico is off the mark here, is my point.
I'd put my money all day long on
just bought the digital edition. I saw Papa Gut. He's a cool dude I support. He was unboxing it. He didn't realize that he bought like the super ridiculous collector's edition Papa Gut of God of War. And what's amazing is, Sony, is that they give you the jewel case for God of War. But God for fucking bid, they include the disc. And he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, dude, I did a whole story on this news story. It's like, it's so anti-consumer. Yeah, they don't give you the disc. He was so all disappointed. And you almost showed your code. You would have a troll would have been there and stole that code from you, Papa Gut. You're lucky you didn't. Yeah, it's a voucher. It's such a joke.
Television this time around. Took us 40 years, but we finally beat them.
The Amico's a little bit more of an original idea. The Atari VCS kind of feels like a Google Stadia, but with that Atari flair.
To me, it seems more like...
Oh, let's hear him. Oh, boy. Yum, 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 yum. Let's hear him shit talk a console that actually came out to market and you could still buy at Best Buy. I can't wait. This is going to be delicious.
A Steam box almost.
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking.
Yeah, and again, if I was running Atari, and
if I was running Atari, they would have totally fucking imploded more than they already had. If I was running Atari, the console would have never came out because I'm such an incompetent, narcissistic asshole that I would have burnt the entire company to the ground. No, dude, it looks like a foot bath case. You're right. It looks like you could get a thoroughly tickled. There's always thoroughly tickled's like Jello. There's always room for it.
I am thoroughly tickled.
It looks like a baby monitor. It looks like a foot bath. It looked like everything except a game console. The controllers look like iPods, like the kid said, or a Microsoft Zune. More like a Zune, in my opinion. Well, he's not Tommy. It has nothing to do with that. This just proves how fucking insecure child that Tommy is. That it's not like this was done by this kid had like 5 million subscribers and the video just came into Tommy's feed. He actively searched for this because it's not like the video the kid made had reach. It's not like he was looking for any kind of dissent anywhere. And days later, he's on this kid's channel because he's a fucking loser. You hear that, Tommy? I know you watch my shit. You're a fucking snake, a fraud, a liar, and a loser. And I will take none of those words back, and I'll say them to your fucking face. I've essentially have.
I have friends over who work at Atari. So, again, I don't want to seem like I'm putting them down. They're great folks over there.
Oh, you put them down multiple times. You put them down on my videos of you, too. You've put them down. And you know what? They're probably laughing at you now because their console came out and you're like in the witness protection program because everyone thinks you're a joke.
But, you know, like if I were in charge of Atari today,
what's up, Ezra?
I would say like, okay, like what
I would say like, okay, never disagree with me. Think everything that comes out of my mouth is genius and say I'm the smartest person alive and make sure that everyone knows that my cousin is the lead singer from Aerosmith. I gotta go piss.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh my God. No! I didn't mean that. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go empty my hole.
Your shoulders.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Breasts. Breasts.
I've never heard a man. That's why I think it's so funny how serious that these two men say breasts.
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 I've never heard two human beings say breasts so seriously before. Waiting for, I told my partner to make bubbles last night. Bubbles all around. I'll give you
hand jobs all around.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Which we know is a lie.
Would do is I'd go out and do a deal with Steam, and I'd say, "Hey, Steam, you know,
come on, genius.
How about, I'm going to generate a lot of extra revenue for your guys. We're going to brand Atari, and every single person who owns an Atari."
Yeah, pull it. Come on. What was that? Pull it out of your ass, Tommy.
VCS will get 20% off or 25% off every single Steam game or something, right? Like put it right on the.
A quarter off every game because they're bought on an Atari? Are you on fucking crack? Oh, that was a brilliant... Man, you showed them. I could see like 5%, or some little discount. Or you could accrue points to maybe use, kind of like how they do on the Switch. Are you out of your fucking gourd? Taking 25%. The developers are already pissed off because it's 70-30 still. It starts at 70-30, I think. And then if you, depending how much, I don't know I forgot how the numbers work. I knew years ago. And then you wanted to get a 25% discount? The fuck out of here. What is wrong with you? And you know what? Their system came out. It sucks. I know. Yours didn't. Sit down. If that was you, I did. I said he's a handsome man. Someone sent me the clip. Dude, he said that he was all angry. Like, what do you think? People bait him to say stuff because they know I'll react to it. I'm not stupid. So someone super chatted him. What do you think of Rich changing his Twitter to Elon Musk's nipple? And he went on some stupid fucking... Oh, I'll show you. Someone sent it to me. I think I could find it. Let me look here. I think I accepted it, so... Was it you, Bullcraft? No. Or was it you? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here's Phil. I don't even have to show it. Just listen to it.
I got a dollar tip from someone saying, what are your thoughts on Rich from ReviewTech changing his name on Twitter to Elon Musk's nipple? That's from the Great Piggly Wiggly. I mean, that's right in line with Rich and the kind of person he is. He's an attention whore. He's doing it on purpose to try to get a laugh or try to get some kind of attention.
God forbid you make jokes. Gaming is serious. It's very serious. This man has a 14-year legacy. Don't ever talk about him jerking off on May 1st, 2016.
From his audience. Again, screams desperation, screams look at me.
Jokes are desperation. Being funny is desperate. What is Tim? You know where I got that from? I got that still image from Tim Heidecker's podcast. Is Tim Heidecker desperate for attention? It's jokes, Phil. It's jokes. Get the fucking redwood-sized branch out of your asshole and relax a little bit. And you're talking about desperation for me? I don't have to beg my audience to pay my groceries and my electric bill. Motherfucker, man.
Look at me, right? It's stupidity, which is what you expect from someone like him, you know? Okay.
Coming from the guy who yelled at his audience and said this.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Phil, your lack of self-awareness will never cease to amaze me, and I will constantly laugh at you. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm paying $5 to tell Tommy he ain't worth a penny. Dude, he's another one who lacks self-awareness. In a weird way, they're all the same. Now, I would say Tommy Tallarico's a scam artist and evil. Phil is just an idiot and desperate. He's not evil. I'll still defend him with that. He's just a fucking dumbass. But the lack of self-awareness is the same trait with all of them. I mean, even I'm looking at him because Jedi, your super chat just came up. And I'll get, you know what?
Try to relax your anus.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
But they all have that. That's what I was saying. They all lack that self-awareness, man. It's the same fucking thing. That jokes are desperation. But begging your audience for grocery money the next day, that is the way to run a business. If you're a fucking asshole. Oh, you may not, yeah, jokes are entertainment. You may not find my jokes funny, but he's just such a fucking buffoon. But stay a buffoon, Phil, because it's entertaining to watch. Be a dumbass, continue to be a dumbass, continue to lack self-awareness. And the best is that he said recently, too. Oh, God, you got me on a, oh, wow, you got me on a Phil tangent. That's shocking, huh? Is, if I beg, tell me to stop. I'm paraphrasing only slightly. Like, what? Stop yourself from begging. Stop yourself from begging. Did you send Death Metal, dude? I'd love to see what he said. And he failed like the next day. I know.
The thing and just own it, you know? And then it could become like this box that people can hook up to their TV. Because, like, I love indie developers and I love Steam, but it's kind of a pain in the ass because I can only play Steam like up on my computer in my studio where I'm talking to you now, and I'd love to be able to play multiplayer couch co-op with my wife downstairs in the living room on the TV and things like that. So
Tommy, there's a billion fucking, like, you go buy a Zotac computer then, dude. First off, I mean, I guess you could stream the games, but you're not downloading the games onto. You don't even know the specs of that. The fucking Atari VCS is a goddamn piece of shit potato. You're not playing any. I think they showed like they barely got the original. I can't think of the game right now. It's from Blizzard, the FPS. Someone name it. They got that to run at like 720p and barely hit 30 FPS at the lowest settings. You're going to get Steam games. Overwatch. Thank you. Overwatch. He's such a fucking clown. Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, I think if they position themselves right, but man, it's kind of confusing. I
mean, maybe I'll give him, if I'm going to be objective here, or try to, even though I hate Tommy. Maybe he didn't know the SOC was capable in there yet. Maybe that's it.
I think they're trying to do too much, you know, and there's this thing in our industry, it's called
just like you,
feature creep. That's when, you know, when you want to do all these things and then
yeah, if it was a fucking handheld, fine. You know, that like a lot of people got at me with like the Aya Neo. I'm like, dude, it's a different animal. You can't expect to play games at 120 FPS on, you know, I mean, well, even on this, which is more powerful. Like, that's not what you're going to get. If you want that, go out and buy a high-end gaming laptop, which is a different audience than this, or buy a high-end gaming PC with a high refresh rate monitor, you know? And technically, I got my hands on a Soldier Book game console, which I still have in my drawer. Does she want it back? Can't think of her name right now. Sunpie. Trust me, I don't need his console. The Soldier console. I've been using everything. PC. Actually, the Series consoles recently released, but I was using like the Series S the most for a while. I switch back and forth, man. I like all video game systems. Like when people say I'm a fanboy, it's like I just find it funny. People think I was I was a PlayStation fanboy. Remember when I was watching Tinka Plays video? I was like, oh, really? I have receipts here to prove otherwise.
Then you do so much, and it's like, okay, now what's your message to the consumer? Well, we can play Netflix. Well, my freaking refrigerator can play Netflix now.
Yeah, and there's casual games that can be played. What is your selling point, Tommy? You didn't have one.
Like, I'm serious.
Yeah, they all offer a different experience. I'm going to play God of War, Ragnarok on the PS5. There's games I want to play on here with its dead pixels that I spent $1,700 on this thing. I brought the other one back that was completely unusable because the analog sticks didn't work. Before I bring this one back, I want to do a video on it, talk about the drama around it. Jeffrey Tucker, I got your DM. If you're here, you're right. A video is going to be made on this, and this one may go back too. But man, let me tell you, man, that 6800U inside of here, playing Elden Ring at 1080p. Ooh, you want to hear something exciting? Just realized this. Thank you. I ordered a portable PS2 that is made from the PS2 hardware from AliExpress. Please, God, let that come to me in one piece. That is going to be an interesting video, my friends.
Serious. Like, I have a screen on my refrigerator and I can play Netflix. You know, you can boot it up into different operating systems. Like, that's going to...
That's where I'm noticing my niche works with bizarre shit, like the clone PS5 and the 25 terabyte, $25 hard drive that was a complete fucking fake. Yeah, I know. And it's like, dude, I could buy almost 2 of the new AMD graphics cards that are coming out. At least this will be a goddamn tax write-off. Ami sisters in the chat, that's not true. But it has a kickstand. as a kickstand. I'm going to lay this back down, though. I don't want to knock it over. I like that at least mostly works. I mean, it's only a couple dead pixels in it, but there should be no dead pixels. None. And why did I say, like the other one I sent back, because like I said, the sticks were completely useless. The screen was perfect, but kind of can't use a portable console if the controller is not working. And it was like this some random fucking dude in Washington State. The fuck?
Confuse the hell out of the average consumer. So, boom, you just lost those 3 billion people I was talking about. Goodbye. They're gone. So now you have to focus on the 200 million gamers now. And you say, well, is it more powerful than an Xbox and a PlayStation? 4 or 5? No. Okay. Does it, is it just as expensive as those? Yes. Okay. Well,
he's right about all this, but his system didn't do shit.
But what can you do that they can't? And again, make it the Steam box, and of course Steam themselves tried to do this themselves, and they kind of, they kind of failed, and it didn't work out for them. But
it failed. Here's why it failed, Tommy. You kind of. It failed because they had 6 billion different boxes. Part of the reason the Steam Deck is doing so well is that, okay, you have storage option choices, but it's the same system with the same specs. No one's confused. There's a Steam Deck, and a Steam Deck. Which size storage you want in there? Swag Bay back home from work and coming in to see Tommy Tallarico's thoroughly tickled burn. Bum, this is some video game racism. Congratulations, evening.
Congratulations.
They're literally gaming racists.
Thank you, Swag Bay.
Atari's an amazing brand, a very legacy brand. Maybe, anyway, that would be my suggestion. I don't know.
So, the big problem is if, someone gets pummeled, like how Sony with the PS2 destroyed Sega with the Dreamcast, it kind of, took out a lot of games that could have been made. Mm-hmm. Or the PlayStation taking out the Atari Jaguar or something like that. It took out a lot of games. They didn't get made. And it was, less fun almost.
What's your favorite... Now, you said you were a Nintendo fan. Totally. Okay, so let's take Nintendo out of the mix, right? Let's take Nintendo out of the mix. So you can't say any Nintendo machines. What is your personal favorite retro machine, excluding the Nintendo stuff? Sega Genesis?
You have to say the Dreamcast.
Dude, he was born in 2006. The Sega Genesis may as well have been made in 1894 to this kid.
3DO or the...
Oh, he was looking up a 3DO. Okay.
PlayStation 1.
Wow, 3DO. That's a surprise. You're
kind of cool and interesting, and it's very out there. I have a couple.
I did 2 games for that system, and one of the games,
of course he did, maybe true, but
was Demolition Man. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
People. What was a system that people put up that I'm like, oh my god, am I that old? No, he doesn't let anybody talk, Gabby.
He was Sylvester Stallone, and it was really kind of fun. In fact, I heard they're doing a Demolition Man 2. I heard they're doing another movie of that. I don't know if I was supposed to say that publicly, but anyway.
Okay. I mean, Tommy does have accolades in the industry, but it's so funny how the internet, if we didn't have the internet like we did now, and it was still the 90s and shit, we didn't know a lot of these people, because of the internet, their masks come off. And so there's a lot of narcissistic assholes like Tommy that back in the day they would have never been caught for being narcissistic assholes because they were insulated from the industry. They had prominence. They were making money. And if you make money, there's always someone there to kiss your ass. Now, because they trip up on they can't handle it. They're so used to getting their asses kissed that they go on the internet and it's like, no one, oh, fuck you, you're full of shit. And they fold like a deck of cards. Tommy, I fold like a deck of cards Tallarico over here. You know? There's a reason why Atari has a successful console and Intellivision, well, it ain't successful. It came out to market. It ain't successful. Besides one existing and one doesn't. By the way, you follow me on the VCS. I haven't turned that thing on in a minute. That kind of went to the wayside because I'm going to wait like another year for it to become more obscure, because after like the Game Boy video flop, that was put on pause.
Anyway, so I got to work with Sylvester Stallone for a couple of weeks.
Oh, of course you did. And your cousin is Steve Tyler from Aerosmith, and you have a Ferrari, and what else and you have a whole list of games you worked on. Jesus Christ has been resurrected himself to help manage the Intellivision. Are you done jerking off to yourself yet, Tommy? Thank you, Dylan Bacon. I appreciate it, man. Tommy made Custer's Revenge for the 2600 and beat him and eat him. Can't believe. Do some of you guys not know Beat 'em and Eat 'em? This is a real game that came out for the Atari. Oh, I thought the Game Boy video was great, but it flopped. It flopped like a turd out of my ass. So, people like the obscure shit. Like, they're gonna like to see this ridiculous fucking fake PS5. They like to see the scam stuff. I like to see it. You know, I'm interested in that stuff. The live streams are still here. Everyone, man, I go away for a couple days and people make it like I'm fucking in hiding somewhere. And technically I'm working. That's what I was working on today, was filming the unboxing of the fake PS5. Tomorrow on Twitch, not sure when, because we got to work out the bugs and make sure it's recording properly, because if we're not recording, then the footage goes to waste. We're going to be streaming the games that are on that motherfucker. So follow me on Twitch. We're going to be doing that tomorrow there. It should be a lot of fun.
It was so cool. And Joel Silver was this very, AAA producer. He did everything from Predator to, all sorts of amazing.
Well, that's the weird thing with YouTubers. They're gone for like 2 days and like, are they dead? Like an actual celebrity. YouTubers aren't celebrities in my opinion, but an actual celebrity, they could like not make a movie for 5 years. No one blinks an eye. A YouTuber doesn't stream for a day and people are calling the cops.
Movies. I worked with Wesley Snipes, and that was a really fun project. But we put out Demolition Man for the 3DO. But that's that now. So you have a 3DO then?
I don't have a 3DO. It's too much money. I was going to
right.
get one
I was going to say there's still too much money, aren't
really soon. But then I thought, if I get a 3DO, that's like I could get a whole much more machines. Like I could get more stuff, and then when I have more disposable income, then I can return to the 3DO.
There you go. There you go. So I don't know if you've ever seen...
All right, I'm bored. This is pathetic. This is like, I can't take it anymore. Kind of pathetic. What is even the, like, let's see if he gets to any of the fucking other points. Like, we'll do that.
Single video, by the way. And by the way, a couple of them have fake, so I think it's only like two or three people. But so like, I didn't have to put myself out there to get all this, flack and this and that. Everyone who's working on Nintendo, everyone who's working on Intellivision, we're doing it because we love it. We're doing it because we're passionate and we want to make a change. We want to do something that...
Oh my God.
And so you can see how we've mimicked the controller.
Your dad is Snipes' tax lawyer. Yeah, didn't he not pay like millions of dollars in taxes? Like he just didn't file for years and he got tax evasion?
35 and say 50. That's our number one demographic target. Number two demographic.
Who the fuck between 35 and 50? You're told that he's like Tommy. You're just saying, yes, the ultra casual market. Fuck it. Like, they're not going to go play your console. All right. Fuck you. I'm done. You are such a has-been weirdo. Okay? Oh, shit. What's up with Jake Randall?
Hey, guys. The first time that I thought I had less than a year to live was about 4 years ago. And that was...
Well, this is a downer, but we'll watch it anyway. Okay, thank you. Flashback.
The most difficult thing I'd ever experienced in my life. I thought I had a few months left to live. And my biggest regret was that I felt like I hadn't done anything to make the world a better place. And
Jake Randall was known for when it was especially tight trying to find the consoles. He would find where the consoles were, he'd track them. So I know, what is he? Does he have, what is that condition? Is that cystic fibrosis? Am I using the wrong?
If I'm being...
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
Being honest, the way I got over that was that I realized that's not true. I realized I didn't have to have everyone in the world know the things I'd done to know that I made an impact. I realized that I impacted my friends and my family and some strangers, and it was on a small level, but it made a real difference in those people's lives. And once I accepted that, it changed everything for me. And I started just being okay with if I passed away the next day, it's okay. I was proud of myself for whatever I had done. And of course, while I was still here, I was still going to continue to try to keep doing great things. And a miracle drug was approved by the FDA literally 2 months after that hospital stay.
Yeah, there's another. She's a female YouTuber. Beautiful girl, too. She had the cystic fibrosis, too, which affects your lungs. If I'm using the wrong word, I apologize. Or the wrong illness. And the same thing happened to her, and it was a life-changing medicine. This is why I get so angry when people are like anti-science and medicine. I don't like any of you who are like that. Not saying you guys, but...
And it changed my entire life. And I was able to start doing YouTube and Twitter and all of these things. And, you know, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that they just exploded. And I was able to reach so many people.
Abby's frustrated sister.
And now I truly feel like no matter what happens, I've done enough. But I still feel the same way in that I'm going to continue to try to do as much as I can while I'm still here. But I'm not okay right now. If you saw my video on Twitter or saw some of my tweets in the last couple days, you would have seen that I talked a lot about hateful messages I've been getting, and I've been getting them for 2 years. These aren't a new thing of people telling me that they wish that my cystic fibrosis had taken my life.
Why? What is wrong with people? Jake Randall, out of all people? He's like the nicest guy on the planet. How are there people that are that terrible? Yeah, Scottalicious, McFabulous, I have severe Crohn's disease, and I couldn't agree with you more. Medicine really does help. Without it, I wouldn't be here typing this. And these anti-science motherfuckers with this whole shit that started, I don't even need to say it, could fuck off and go to hell. This isn't even about politics. And I have a penis, man. P-E-N-I-F, motherfucker.
It had taken my life before I was 10 years old, that I would be gone before the PlayStation 6 comes out. A lot of things. And those never affected me for the longest time. Because when I started YouTube and Twitter, which a lot of people don't know. I wasn't on Twitter till 2020. You can go look at my account. Well, it's privated now. But if you follow me, you can still see. But I joined Twitter in 2020. Never did any of this stuff before. And when I joined Twitter and I started YouTube, I was at such a good place in my life that none of those hate messages bothered me. And I knew, like, there were times, I spent half of my 20s in a hospital bed because of my cystic fibrosis. And there was times where I was literally like a bitter old man. That was my personality. And one thing I used to do a lot of is watch YouTube videos to try to get me past it. And there were times when I would get so jealous and upset, and just like upset of being stuck in this hospital room for weeks or months, that I would say that these nasty troll comments. I was a troll. And I remember a couple times the creator would reply to my comment, and when I saw that, my stomach dropped. And it was a huge wake-up call, like, I drug this person down because I'm doing so poorly.
He's saying what 99.9% of trolls do. They're angry, miserable people. They don't feel like, dude, I see these motherfuckers, especially on Twitter all the time, like they don't feel superior to you, they feel inferior, and they're projecting. That's what it's really about. At least he has the balls to admit it. They're just, yeah, you need to go get a real job and do this and lose weight and do that. But they're scared little boys behind the scenes. I'm not saying this towards him. I'm saying it towards the people that still do it. All that shit about how they're better than me and this, it's a fucking lie. Fuck off.
So anytime I would get a message like that, my heart would just sink down for that person. And I'd know that even if they would never admit it, and not everyone's like me, maybe they were happy, but to me, 9 times out of 10, that's not what happy people do. That's not what people who are okay do.
Yeah. If you are in a stable mental frame of mind, you're not sitting on social media platforms all day attacking people. Even if you're doing it an hour a day, even if you're doing it 15 minutes a day, you're just going on there to be miserable dick and leave something terrible. Trolls pee in their basement. That is correct. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you that you're even wasting 10 minutes of your day to go do that? Something's lacking. Like, he's admitting something. He was miserable because of what was going on with his health.
You just have better things to do with your time than attack strangers on the internet. But the reason those messages started to get to me is because other stuff started going on in my life. My cystic fibrosis isn't great. There's a lot going on with it. A lot of it has to do with my diabetes.
Oh, Jesus, he has both?
That I also have. I mean, I still have my feeding tube. I need to get 5,000 calories a day, and I'm losing weight. I'm having a hard time keeping it on. I owe lots of money for medical bills, which I really don't want to get into because the way I'm dealing with that is I'm selling this video game collection, and I will refuse anyone that attempts.
Oh, that sucks. I hate the U.S. healthcare system.
To do a GoFundMe for me or anything. I have a way, and I'm okay. There's so many people that are much more in need and so many more deserving places for your money to go. If you even think about that for a second, don't. If I ever sell all these and have nothing left to my name and need your help, I will tell you. I'm not even sure if I should leave this in the video because I don't want people to think that, but I think if I'm firm that I'm okay and that this is more than enough to cover me, I think that's a good thing. And also, I realize I don't need those. The reason I have all these games is because I was so scared that the end of my life would just be in a hospital bed. And even if that's the case now, I've realized there's other things that I love that I can still do in the real world that I would rather do. So lots of these games I haven't played and I never will play. I bought them because I wanted to play them, and I thought I might be at a point where that's the only way I could escape. That's the only journey I could have. But that's not true for me anymore. But what I need you guys to know is that it's not the messages on their own that got to me. I don't want you to attack these people because, like I said, they're people. Maybe some of them are truly evil and truly malicious, but I don't believe that. I believe that they're a lot like what I described. Maybe 1% are, and how are you going to know the difference? I wouldn't attack.
Well, one of my trolls, I wouldn't piss on fire to put him out. I know that person is genuinely evil. Some of you may know who I'm talking about. I won't mention them, though.
Them or anything, because maybe they're in a place where, you know,
yeah,
they're thinking about taking their life.
No, not even Review China. Not even Review China.
And they're kind of they're self-sabotaging because they want that push to do that. And I don't want anyone to feel that way, even the people that attack me. And again, the only reason I'm feeling it is because I have been burnt out, beyond burnt out. I think after a year of doing the PS5 restocks, I reached my limit of how burnt out I was. And then I kept going.
Yeah, because that got to be a lot of work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, to dig, to find where they're actually in stock. I don't even know. I wouldn't have the patience.
Even after that. Because my motivation was, you know, as sick as I am, I can still help people like this. This is how I can make a difference. But it's like, you know, it's like, this is the lamest metaphor ever, but, you know, on an airplane, when you're going down, you have to fix your oxygen mask first before you can help someone else, right? And the problem is, not only was I getting these DMs full of hate, but I was getting these DMs of people that were thinking about taking their own life. And I hate to say this, but it turned out to be true that some of them were just for attention. And I felt like it was my responsibility to help every single one, or every single one that asked me to help for money, and I couldn't keep up. So then I started to hate myself for that. And I realized, like, no, it's okay, Jake. You got to take care of yourself. You can't help every single person in the world if you're not okay. And it's taken me a long time to accept that, but I finally have. But the problem is, when I kept getting burnt out, I lived my life only half there. It's like Adam Sandler and Click. Anytime I was with my friends, family, relationships, whatever, I always had my phone, and I had all these alerts. And if any restock happened, I had to be there right away. So anytime I...
Not with the restocks, but I could relate to that, though. I do that with my phone with this.
My phone went off. I completely was disconnected from who I was with or what I was doing. And I lived like that for years. And it was so unhealthy. And I think we can all relate, just being addicted to social media in general. That's what it does to you. But for me, it got like such a part of my life, such a habit, like my career, basically, that it really damaged me. And once I got to empty and I kept going, that's where almost irreparable damage happened. And this Elon Musk thing, Twitter, whatever, that was a great excuse to be like, oh, I don't like the decisions he's making. And another thing, note that I never was against Elon buying it. It was only after he made certain decisions I was like, I don't like that. For the record, I think everyone should be verified for free. No one should be super special with a check mark. I'm not special. Like, we all are special individually, but no one's better than anyone, is what I mean. But a lot of people just like see that I don't agree with Elon Musk and think that it's because I have a check mark. I don't care. Like, I just told people to unfollow me on my Twitter. Like, that doesn't matter to me. But what matters to me is I got to take care of myself. I got to get better. And to be honest, I have been living the life of trying to be someone I'm not for a long time. And it's not about like the YouTube or the Twitter or any of that stuff. It's just about, as more and more of those messages and comments would come in on live streams, I'd start to believe them, and I'd feel self-conscious about my physical appearance because a lot of people would attack that. I'd feel self-conscious.
Because people are assholes. They'll attack you no matter what you look like. People are horrible. But he also has major illness is, so I'm sure it hits him harder. Hayward, sorry to hear about your cat, man. Thank you very much. Just went through the same thing with my dog of 14 years. Love the content. Keep up the work, brother. Thank you very much.
Conscious. Like, for example, this video, I literally took a photo of myself on camera, sent it to 3 different friends, and was just basically like, do I look normal or do I look weird? And then, like, after I texted 3 different people that, I was like, what is wrong with me? I would never care about that before. And it's just because I'm mentally not in a good place right now. And that's okay. Because no one's ever happy all the time. Everyone has to go through something. But to recognize it is really important. So if you're going through something like that, it's okay that you are. Like, it's not okay, but it is okay that you are, as long as you recognize it and take steps to get better, which is what I'm doing. And I just wanted you guys to know that. And, you know, I want to make videos on YouTube again, but, like, it got to the point where I would get in front of the camera and just throw up because I was so self-conscious. And how unhealthy is that? Like, I'm saying it out loud and it sounds bizarre. But it's just because every video, every live stream, there would be so many comments. And I let it get in my head because I started doing bad physically. And when
How much of a piece of shit do you have to be to make fun of someone with a serious illness? Like, I know. I mean, unless he admitted it and became a better person. But if you just continue to do that, you are the lowest of the low.
you do bad physically, it starts to hit you mentally. And I just want you guys to know that I'm gonna get through this. Like, me stepping away from Twitter, hopefully I can still make YouTube videos, that's my hope, but like, me stepping away from Twitter/social media is me being like, okay, this is something that I need to do for a while. It's unhealthy for me to give my attention to this when I need to reset my mind, to make sure I'm doing everything I can to take care of my body. You know, make sure that I'm not missing any of my feedings through my feeding tube at night, that I'm getting all the calories I need to have, and all those calories are useless if I'm not taking my insulin and correcting my blood sugar. So all this is to say that the real reason why I'm stepping away from everything isn't because of DMs from these individuals, not because of Elon Musk. It's something that I've known in my heart I've needed to do for a while because I need a break and I need to reset. That being said, something like the room tour video or other YouTube videos, if those can feel fun again and healthy, that's something that I'm really excited to do. And as much as it kills me to do this right now, when the holidays are coming up, when in my head I was thinking, okay, this is where I can get back on track. Because in the holidays, that's when people start looking for everything again. That's when, you know, I'm at the top of my game. Maybe I can use that to help me feel better. But you know what? Life doesn't go according to plan. And I realized that I need to take a break right now. And if it kills my online popularity or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's never been important to me. The only thing that's been important to me, the only reason I probably got as big as I did, because I only care about trying to find a way to help other people. Whether that's on YouTube, Twitter, or I never touch the social media or have any internet relevancy again, I'm so at peace with that. And it feels so good. And that's also part of why I kind of went off, but when I'm selling the games, not only do I not need them, I just am so excited to let go of material possessions. And the games that I actually want to play, I'll buy them digitally. And if there's a really expensive old game that I just have to play, I'll buy the game, beat it, and then sell it. You know what I mean? I don't need to keep these things. And I'm not saying that like you should do the same thing. That's just where I'm at, like in my journey of life right now. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you know. And I'm sorry that this is all like me. But that's what's in my head.
Well, with a topic like Nick, I'm just going to let him talk.
Right now, but I promise once I take care of me, I still am there for you. And you guys have all been there for me, by the way. The DMs, the replies, the supportive messages. You guys are everything. And it, to this day, makes me feel guilty that I get all that. Because who can be like, I'm feeling sad. And
Yeah. And if you're alive, things could always get better, son of a pirate. You know what I mean?
Have hundreds of people message them and take care of them. Like, I'm so blessed and so lucky, and I don't take that for granted. So I promise, when I'm okay, I've got your back too.
This sounds like DSP? What the fuck just happened? I literally...
Hey guys. Okay, I'll buy the game, beat it, and then sell it.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? I don't need to keep these things. And I'm not saying that, like, you should do the same thing. That's just where I'm at, like, in my journey of life right now. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you know. And I'm sorry that this is all like me. But that's what's in my head right now. But I promise, once
he said it, sorry.
I take care of me, I still am there for you. And you guys have all been there for me, by the way. The DMs, the replies, the supportive messages. You guys are everything. And it, to this day, makes me feel guilty that I get all that. Because who can be like, I'm feeling sad, and have hundreds of people message them and take care of them?
Good for Gabby. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that.
Like, I'm so blessed and so lucky, and I don't take that for granted. So I promise, when I'm okay, I've got your back too. I love you guys so much. I have no idea how long this video is or if anything I said even made sense, but I'm literally just going to upload it and not even watch it once. So, all right. I love you guys. I'll see you real soon, I hope.
Yeah, man, this social media shit could get to you, dude. Phil's live. I'm not watching Phil. All right. How long have I been? 3 hours. God damn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it now because I got a bunch of shit to do tomorrow, and I gotta get on the ball with that. I gotta talk to Jay, get stuff going. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't know about look, there's just no news. No, there's a little bit of news. We're gonna have one story up, and it's about Twitter and fake accounts putting out Nintendo misinformation. That I will talk about. But besides for that, I'm focusing on this. Make sure to follow me on Twitch because tomorrow we'll be playing the fake-ass PlayStation 5 with Jay. Should be a blast. Funny as hell because it's a piece of shit. And I'll see you guys real soon. Have a good one.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Me too.